I need it. I'm telling y'all, lock it in.
I need a sports podcast. I need it now.
Yo, what is good, everybody? I need a sports podcast. Back in action. Y'all already know what it is. Tuesday night, boys live in action to recap the previous week in NFL. And damn, bro, we already like halfway through the NFL season. This stuff kind of going by quick. But
Shit. You know what threw me off? I saw a tweet the other day that said only 4 more games in college.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
because the new playoff the season end earlier, and it's like it's a couple weird scenarios too. Where like I saw one, there's a way Oregon could go undefeated and not make the Big Ten championship game because there's so many other undefeated teams in the Big Ten right now.
Oh wow.
All the conferences and everything is just broken for real. For real, it's not gonna stop until we have March Madness in college football. That's all it's gonna expand to.
14 playoff in football.
They gonna have to start that shit Thanksgiving weekend.
And that'll be live though. I don't know. I feel like that'd be live.
Oh, yeah, man. It was a pretty good, NFL week 8. Betting wise, we went positive again. Chris, welcome to the Money Line Go.
Hey man, I had to revive. I had to come back after last week. That was embarrassing.
Oh man, but yeah, it was good, and I guess you still got what you wanted technically, just not your team. The fans didn't get what they wanted, but everybody else on the pod, all teams won this week, and Chris won because he's rooting on every Cowboys loss.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Season. So you're just a regular Dallas fan. I'm sorry to you, but yeah, man, it was a good week 8. We got our boy Swan hopping on in a bit. He's currently on daddy duty right now. So, but yeah, Cam, go ahead and touch on your Texans, man. 23-20 against the Colts. I know it wasn't always pretty, and you had a fortunate loss to Stephon Diggs out for the year with a torn ACL, just confirmed today. But how you feel after that one, man?
Yeah, a new day, same shit, man, or however the saying goes. I was actually at this game again, seeing it up in person. The offense was, it was decent. Still has, obviously, problems or whatever with. It's honestly just one guy. It's the left guard, Ken Green. He's working for ISIS. I'm pretty sure. He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist, bro. It's time for him.
That's the one with the 7.1 PFF grade or something like that. Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's actually pretty insane. Which is crazy. It was so bad he got benched during the game, whatever, and our backup left guard came in, and once he came in, we got a touchdown on like the first or second play he came in, and then next thing you know, he's on the ground holding his head. He got concussion now, so Ken had to come back. Ken had to come back in the game. Ken Green came back in the game, and it was okay. First down, he let the guy go literally right by him. Second down, he got beat, whatever. And third down, he got in. So 3 downs in a row, he got smoked. So yeah, I got that going. Defense is playing phenomenal though. I can't even lie. Defense is got it. Stat wise, it has to be top 5, top 10 right now. They making every quarterback life hell right now. AR was literally 2 for 15 to start off the first.
Yeah, that was just wild looking at it. 2 for 15, 81 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Crazy. And we're barely winning, which is sad. But the crazy part about the whole game was third quarter had hit and the Colts were driving. And I think we had got a sack on second down. Well, no. Okay, yeah. So first down, I think we had got a sack. We pushed them back to it was a second and goal, whatever. We pushed them back some, and then second down came, and AR is about to get sacked again, but like he like bounced off the guy, and then like he tried to like run, like keep going or whatever. And he got hit like real hard, and so I noticed him like come off the field. I'm thinking, oh, he probably got.
I thought it was his ankle, bro. The way it looked on the TV, like it looked like dude rolled up on his ankles. I was like, oh, that's why he went out. And then,
that's why he went out, and then come out.
We're gonna touch on that. We're gonna touch. Oh my god! That's crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was absolutely crazy. But yeah. All that being said, we got the dub. I guess that's what really matters at the end of the day.
That's all it's about. W's.
But hey, a win's a win. Steph went down with the torn ACL. At first, I didn't really see the play at first. Like, they didn't like replay it or nothing. But I was getting like texts and stuff like that from people, and they were saying Steph, it was like a non-contact injury, and I was like, oh, that's never good to hear.
You think that's going to affect y'all a lot when Nico comes? Well,
no, it really honestly shouldn't. I feel like our receiving core is kind of like
right,
like it's deep in my opinion. Like that's our deepest position in the whole team. I feel like so. I mean, it's gonna be the same as last year. I mean, once Nico comes back and plus you got Tank, so Tank will have to step up obviously. But you see what Tank can do like when he's healthy, as you see like what he did last year, whatever. But Xavier Hutchinson got to step up. John Mechie, it's time for John Mechie, see what he can do. Hopefully,
he got some touches.
Yeah, I was like, finally got a John Mechie sign. I know that's good for him too, just health wise, being back on the field for real.
Literally, bro. So yeah, them guys gonna have to step up. Even Rob Ruiz gonna have to step up. So yeah.
But I see our boy Swan backstage, so I'm finna add him on too, so he could give us his breakdown, man. I don't know if A. Lee watching Swan, but your Eagles whooped up on the Bengals.
I tried to tell him, bro.
Look, Eric said, never seen a QB sub himself out. Yeah, that's his thing.
Pretty much,
it's like, bro, it's just like even if I'm sure like he was being dead honest. Okay, cool. But like even at the podium, as it went through your mind, someone should have just clicked like, no, don't say that. Just lie.
Say that.
Just lie, bro.
Yes, please, just lie. Don't say that. You gave up on your team, bro.
I ain't never seen something like this, bro.
And the thing was, bro, he didn't even run around that much, dog. He broke like one tackle, ran to the right, and got tackled at the line of scrimmage. It wasn't like he was just circling around for 15 seconds. It like Kyler Murray be doing, and then he took off. Like that was literally like an 8-second play.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but go ahead and touch on your Eagles, Swan. I know you happy this week because this solidified y'all done made the pivot. Y'all done turned. Things going better now for your boys at Philly.
I think it's just crazy. Like a lot of people was getting on like Jalen because like turnovers and everything. Given the fact to be like completely honest. He deserved like some of the slander because of the turnovers, but it's crazy that the last 3 weeks I did the research. The last 3 weeks he literally had 0 turnovers, and I get everybody gonna say okay with the Giants and other stuff. The Giants have literally top 5 defense though, regardless of their offense. They still top 5 defense with Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, and Kayvon Thibodeau over there. But given the fact that you went against a playoff team, even though they're not doing good, Cincinnati still has 0 turnovers. He had 4 total touchdowns. Including he had career high deep pass to Devontae.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's showing flashes of what he was in 2022. Like he's showing like some flashes of it. And I think it's crazy because a lot of people was getting on him, with the turnovers and everything like that. Since I think 2022 he had the highest turnovers. But like these last 2 weeks, nobody been saying a word. Like you ain't hear nothing about him. Like you ain't hear no praises or nothing. That's just crazy. But as soon as he make one mistake, Jalen I get out of Philly. He this and that. He just turnover machine. But when he play good, everybody's quiet. So then when A. Lee, shout out to my boy A. Lee, I'm sorry, bro. When you called me out saying you want to, put a little 20 on this game, bro. And I'm like, you sure you want to do that? Because like, y'all talking about Philly, but y'all hell over there, y'all ain't pay Jesse Bates. As soon as y'all ain't pay him, that's when all hell broke loose. Now him and Justin Simmons are like one of the best secondary duo, in the NFC. Then on top of it, y'all don't pay T. Higgins, and T. Higgins could be a wide receiver one on a lot of teams.
What I tell y'all though, I told y'all at the start of the year, I was like, any little minor tweak T. Higgins get, he's just gonna sit out. Cause why?
Yeah.
Why I'm a play and I ain't got paid yet?
Exactly. So
when he out, Jamar Chase ain't the same.
And then to add on to that, we're not even mentioning like the really key players who got to the Super Bowl. You're not even gonna play Trey Hendrickson or Sam Hubbard, so you're probably gonna lose them too. So, given the fact with that, when he called me, I'm like, "You sure you want to do that? Like, you have some issues over there, but hey, $20 is $20, so be it." I think this is a one of the signs that show that like the Eagles are like getting back to where they used to be. Not saying fully because the defense, even though they've been playing good lately, still some stuff they can fix. But it's showing that like they're getting back to the right path, and that makes sense. Like them getting called out, and everything. I think the one thing that really make the adjustments with them benching Avante Madison, putting in Cooper DeJohn. I think that's what like the first sign right there. Like starting him, that probably would help out, and then giving Isaiah Rodgers some more playing time. I think that's what we really needed because I mean, I love Slade, don't get it wrong, but like, he's getting past his prime. He ain't what he used to be. So not giving other cornerbacks, young cornerbacks the reps. And then I hate to say it too, but I think, everybody forgot that Bradbury's still out. So him being out, all the young players are able to step up, like Cooper and, Quinn Mitchell, everybody else, Quinyon Mitchell, everybody else step up and, play their role. So it's still some room for improvement. I mean, they got Jacksonville next, you're gonna go against their former old coach and Doug Peterson. I can see like another blowout right there with that one because they have a lot going on. They gonna be missing Christian Kirk and Brian Thomas. Um,
Yeah, that's
Christian
true.
Kirk, yeah, Christian Kirk out for the season. Brian Thomas out for like 4 weeks straight. So I know their receiving core gonna be very thin. So I can see another like blowout matchup between them and Jacksonville.
Look, you get some props from the Lion fan there. Like,
Yeah, it was definitely. I think Fangio got them right in the bye week, especially because I think against the Giants, I think they had like 8 sacks total. So it was like that was a season high for them, a career high actually. So defense been doing really good. Seeing Kobe Dean, I think the one player who really like stepped out, who really been playing really good as of late, was Nolan Smith. Him coming in being undersized and have worries about where he can like fit in with the system because they want him to be the successor for Hassan Reddick. He actually been playing very well lately. So I think him and the Kobe been playing really good because they were worrying me, them coming in being undersized and couldn't stay healthy. And now they playing really good for Philly.
yeah, yeah. And on the other side, my Chiefs, we handle business. Arrowhead West, Darius. I don't know if you on watching. Sorry ass Raiders. We own that. Say, y'all know with this win this week, Andy Reid is now the most winningest coach in in that stadium's history.
Oh
That's
wow,
crazy. That's
that's
crazy.
so disrespectful.
With 6 wins, he got 6 wins now. One of them being the Super Bowl last year, but every other one, versus Raiders in divisional play. Well, nobody on our team has ever lost in that stadium. Like, and that's why it didn't make sense for the Raiders to like
Damn.
talk all the smack they did this whole offseason, talk all the smack leading up to the game. They got the Mahomes rules, they got the recipe, they know how to play us, all this. And that was their Super Bowl, and they got smacked just like that, bro. And it's just like that's why I can't take that fan base serious. It's just a garbage ass franchise from top to bottom. Owner to coach, player, personnel, everything just garbage about them.
Bro,
And
how long have how long have they been rebuilding? Like the
it
Raiders been
depends on
sorry for a
depends it
while.
depends on it depends on what fan you ask. Because there was a good portion of fans that still believe, and they still believe to this day, Derek Carr could have led them to Super Bowl. They just needed this to be right and that to be right. And then there's another side that's actually in touch with reality, like like you with the Cowboys. I'm dead, Eric, because he did have
Yeah.
them plus did. And he was upset because he thought they weren't about to cover, but yeah. They've been rebuilding for the last basically 2 decades, bro.
Damn.
They
Yeah,
made that
since,
Super
since the
Bowl
Bo
back in
Jackson
like
days.
'02, and I think they made the playoffs twice
Bro.
since,
You know,
and they're both wild card L's.
it's because they jerseys ugly, bro. Like I don't think like personally, if I'm a professional athlete in the National Football League, bro, I'm not playing in that jersey, bro. Like that's a ugly jersey. It's not appealing at
The
all.
black hole. Look, man.
Yeah, that shit. And it's just so looks so uncomfortable. Yeah.
It is what it is. But yeah, man, we got the dub. We handle business. Move on to 7-0. Still the only undefeated team in the league, and we move. Wasn't too much to come out this week and like, oh my god, like they cheated this way, they cheated that way. Another game we solidly dominated, and
Yeah.
then I ain't looked at the all 22 footage, man. Just wait till Mahomes get like some actual playing time for DeAndre Hopkins. This shit gonna be scary, bro. It was a couple of plays. DeAndre Hopkins was wide open. Mahomes, he's just not trained to look that way yet. But once he started looking that way, oh, it's gonna be a wrap. And I loved it because we got to the red zone and Hopkins actually drew coverage away from Travis Kelce for Travis Kelce to finally get a touchdown. We ain't had that in the last 2 years, so it was a beautiful sight to see. And I just hope he can stay healthy for the rest of the season to help, bolster this offense and give us an actual wide receiver. But I know what we got to do, man. We gotta go over the actual picks, man. Because again, we brought y'all money. Positive week. Last week we were negative for the first time on the official podcast plays, but we got back right for y'all. We told y'all we was gonna get in our bag. I told y'all I personally had to get back because I was horrible the last 2 weeks with 1-2 records. So I had to come back with a sweep. And then Chris got right as well. And Cam Swan, I know it wasn't y'all best week, but
Man. Horrible, bro. I'm so mad, bro.
This
Rashad
ain't even.
Penny, bro. Bateman. Oh my gosh, bro. Jordan Love.
I can see what you're saying, Eric. This back in that year. I think this the year. Didn't they play y'all Cam in the playoffs?
Yeah. Oh, it's my Cam Sanders.
Yeah, I think they played. I want to say they played the Texans. I could be tripping. Maybe I'm thinking of the Bengals.
Nah,
But
I think the Bengals.
I remember the season he's talking about, but I just feel like at the end of the day, the Raiders were going to Raider it up, and that's why they wouldn't have won it all. But that was a young fire offense with young Crabtree and stuff, so I'll give him that. I just don't believe in Derek Carr is like a Zach LaVine for me, Eric. So the same feelings you feel about Zach LaVine, that's how I feel about Derek Carr. But Kev, go ahead and just start us off with Sanders. Start us off with this first pick here, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was excuse my language. That was crazy.
I don't know.
2 minutes into the game, bro. I don't know what made me choose Cowboys cover +4.
No,
coming off that bye week was gonna be
Man, I thought I thought they would lose, but I ain't think like I thought they would could still cover it. Like I thought it'd be like a close game, which it's still kind of. You know how they did, at the
that's
end.
What they do all the time. They always do that.
So, I thought,
in the fourth quarter.
I thought they could cover at the end, which they almost did, but didn't pick up like not 1 yard at the end.
That's crazy.
When Dak had the ball last, but it's okay. I don't know what made me pick the Cowboys. Then Cooper Kupp. Last second Puka got what's it called? Puka got activated to play in that game, whatever. And they said they was gonna like play him slowly. That was a lie. That was
Vegas was in their bag on that one. That's all that is.
That was completely a lie. Stafford was completely just looking at Puka the whole time. Kupp kind of came close, I think, towards like the end of
he caught a deep pass at the end.
Yeah, so I don't know, that's just bad or whatever. And then Arizona and Miami, two was back, had to go over on that. So
sir. And what about you, Swan? Because I was actually surprised at this one.
Bro.
When you submitted Jalen Hurts under 8.5.
Okay, so I'll do my research basically. The last 5 out of 6 games he was under. He was actually under. But I guess like you said, he bet on himself today. Bet on himself that game because I believe like the last 5-6 games on the road, actually to be exact, on the road he been staying under with rush attempts. So when he had a 9, that's why he hit 9 like on the dot. He didn't go no more than 9. So I was like, he bet on himself. Like he had to. He knew that number because everyone he did was literally at 8 or below. So when I see 9, I'm like, yeah, he called that number himself. He called that Vegas number.
Shoot, you know what it was though too. Saquon tells him, "Yeah, let's run the tush push again."
Let's run the tush
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro,
when they got the touchdown on tush push, Saquon was celebrating heavy.
Saquon got to the red zone literally 3 times, and all 3 times, 2 times, and them 2 of them times Jalen took the touchdown because one of the times he rushing from 7, the other one's tush push. So I was like, okay, yeah, he definitely made that Vegas call. So I was like, I can't even be mad at that. It's just one of them days. Now as far as the Buffalo and Seattle one, that one really made me mad the most because that was a good call. It's just DK was like a very late scratch. Like
Yeah.
I think he got more ruled out. I think about 5 minutes before like kickoff, 5-10 minutes before kickoff. So I couldn't even like do anything about that. And then just Gino, he just rolled back again. Only put up 3 points. I'm like, okay, bro, like it's just one of them days. I couldn't do it. Like even Buffalo really could have. Buffalo really could have covered themselves if they had scored again, but because they already had damn near 40. So I don't know, bro, like that. But the Jalen Hurts one, I can't really be mad. Like I said, last 5 out of 6 games on the road, he literally been under his rushing attempt. So it was just one of them days. Just it is what it is.
It be like that sometimes. It be like that.
Yeah.
Chris, the one loss you had, man, it was just a
I,
dude
I was
inspired by
I was
a
overzealous,
white
bro.
boy in Detroit that said you got one shot, don't miss your chance to blow.
I thought the
James,
Ravens would cover easy, bro. That -3.5 felt so good last week, and it was the Browns, bro. I did not think Jameis Winston was really gonna go out there and but I should have known better, bro. He probably got the most fight in the league,
oh yeah,
like
no, I
mentally,
think
yeah.
I'm pretty sure in his career the Lamar worst record is versus the Browns. Like they just got his number for real. And it wasn't even. I'm not saying that and to say that this game was Lamar's fault because we seen some of them drops, especially by
Bro,
Bateman.
not
Man,
even they was pressuring the shit out of him. He
But that's
was
just
he
that
was in
classic
hell.
AFC North. But yeah, shoot. I mean,
I
if
think
Bateman catches that, I mean they're right there. I don't know if because they had to score a
You talking
touchdown.
about that pass where he hit him right in the chest?
Yeah,
yes,
where the
bro.
sun
Bro,
was
that's
kind of
supposed
blocking
that's
his eyes, I guess.
I guess. I don't know, bro. I just feel like
Bro.
you get paid a lot of money to catch
I
a
think
ball.
Chris. I think the only thing with that one, bro, is that the reason why I'm not surprised that the Ravens lost, not because like Lamar, that's like Lamar's like kryptonite, whatever, but it's like the Ravens secondary is literally ranked dead last against the pass. It's like their defense literally like
Yeah, but
dead.
I'm not really too concerned about that. I feel like they're the better team. I feel like they're better. And then
I'm only because
you got practice squad Jameis Winston starting. I
I'm
don't
not gonna
really
lie,
care
Hey,
bro.
nothing about no
I'm only
passing
I'm only
that
defense.
concerned,
W
bro,
tastes
because
good.
I'm only concerned, bro, because
Unwavering faith.
like look what their defense did. I mean, like even though they beat the Buccaneers and before Chris Godwin them got hurt, Baker was lighting them up too on passing and stuff. Like
Yeah,
he looked
but Swan, you missing the point. You talking about starting QBs. This nigga is excuse my language. He is a third string quarterback that everybody laughs at. There's
I
no
mean
excuse.
that I get
There's
what you're
no
saying.
excuse.
But I mean, because Winston was also doing his thing in New Orleans too before
But
Carson.
He
but,
should have.
but
He should have been starting. Deshaun just got his money, so they couldn't do
Yeah,
that.
cause I was saying he doing his thing in New Orleans too, bro.
the thing that really irks me about it though is that that's 2 L's to 2 teams that they shouldn't have lost to with 2 sorry ass quarterbacks. The Raiders and the Browns. Like
That's how they do, man. But hey,
they,
we saw last week. The Ravens are the best team in the league. The Chiefs wouldn't touch them right now. Like clockwork, bro. We do this every year. But
That is true.
that's why I don't even got my segment today, bro. It ain't even nothing to talk about.
Yeah, nobody be saying.
Bang, 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 bang. Look.
on the
Yeah.
flip side, like I said, man, if y'all not subscribed to the money line, go, man. What are y'all doing? We making y'all money flip. Okay, y'all seen my prop play.
It's so horrible, bro. So horrible. Like, bro,
Swan
you
just had
can,
a bad day, y'all. He bouncing back.
bro.
It's
I
one of
kid you
them
not,
days.
bro. I kid you not. Everybody and mama know Brandon Aubrey averages 8 points per game. I'm sorry, Chris. I know you hate the Cowboys, but really f your Cowboys, bro. Cause how he's not getting 8 points, bro?
Let me just say, I'm sorry, F your Cowboys. What?
Bro,
I agree.
Brandon Aubrey gets 8 to 9 points a game. And you tell me he can't even get over 7.5? And then bro, then Jordan Love get hurt. So I'm like, okay, that right there, I'm like, bro, I should never combine him with the Derrick Henry anytime touchdowns. I'm like, bro, Jordan Love gets 3 touchdowns passes a game, and he can't even get that because he got hurt. Whichever one, the longest completion. Bryce saw my
Bateman.
reaction.
Yeah.
That one was a great call by me, and he dropped. I said, well, as soon as I saw that, I said, yeah, bro, this is a bad
Shoot,
day
but
today.
Zay Flowers dropped one too. Like he could have hit that twice.
I said,
Yeah.
Today's not my day, bro.
It
Today's
just,
not
it
my
just be
day,
like that. It just be like that. But
bro.
here's the ticker though. y'all could be like, "Oh, Swan, he had a bad day," but if y'all just tell everything, you up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
he
what we,
up. He up.
that's what we saying.
He up.
We up. And so
I think
Chris
he up more
swept
than
the
me.
board, and
I
then
needed
my
it.
my more I don't I no I didn't do I tripled down on Mahomes over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Shout out to the Minshew fumble, because that gave us the ball back, because we would definitely was about to just stall out the clock if we didn't get the ball back. But then also Falcons, I wanted to make the
Mm-hmm.
Falcons my official pick, but I saw Swan had it as ML, so I was like, I don't want to jinx it, so I'm gonna just keep it my MLG and hide it away. And then I just went with the Charger -7 because the Saints, sorry. And then the teaser, the Lions belt to ass, 52 points, and Jared Goff only threw 85 yards is absolutely crazy.
That's
Crazy.
insane,
I-
bro.
yeah, so my girl a Lions fan, so we were sitting there watching the game,
That's
and
so random.
she looked look at all the points, look at all the points.
That's
Now,
so random. Where did that
bro,
come?
cause she over here talking like, look at all the points. We the colors. I'm like, y'all good, but like, don't get it twisted.
I
Like,
don't know, bro. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. I'm looking forward to that. Whenever
yeah.
that matchup happens, I'm definitely looking for. I don't know what it's gonna be,
It
but
would
it's
have to
two
be a Super Bowl
powerhouses.
matchup.
So
That's the only way
yeah,
we're gonna see them this year.
y'all not no schedules. Damn.
No, we're not. Yeah. So
Damn.
hey, they handle their business. We'll see them there. It is what it is. But the one thing that did piss me off though, I had the Tua bet. It wouldn't have hit anyway because Tyreek didn't get a touchdown, but Tua had like 165 passing yards at half, and he only needed 234 or 239 and a half. Why did he finish with 234? And then they lost on top of that. I'm like, bro, Dolphins. Like, I really think they jinxed it when McDaniel signed that contract extension in the offseason, and Tyreek was like, because I guess all like the last 3-4 coaches in Miami have all like once they get their contract extension, they never finish out that contract. They end up getting fired. And and Tyreek was like, man, well, I hope it changes now because McDaniel a good coach.
He said, "I hope."
Yeah, he's clearly not a good coach at all. Like this.
Madden plays not working no more.
Not working at all. Like if he can't scheme up some home run plays, they're not getting it done, and the defense is ass once again. So, but yeah, man, we still went positive on the money line go. Went positive on the official pod play. So it was another positive week. We did good. Plus 4.5 units. You can't get playing with that. Even well, if one of us drop off this weekend, it was Swan had a off week. It is what it is.
I picked it up.
We pick it up.
No, I picked it up. I picked it up, and then Bryce carried it.
But yeah, man, it is what it is. So like I said, sub to the money line go is literally $1, and right now there's still 2 days left. You can go into the contest and sub using ML free for free, and you'll be entered in contest to possibly win $300 as a subscriber. So I mean, y'all just must not like free money. Like if somewhere there's a guy watching this that be tuned into every podcast, and he getting boyfriend of the year award right now because we helping him feed his girl every week. Like he feeding her 5-star dinners and everything, steak, lobster, and the appetizer with the drink, getting everything. So
and his bills, bro.
Oh man, but this is how we're at the halfway point of the season. Week 8 finished up. We're 83 and 65 plus 31 units, man. Come on.
I'm back,
The proof is right here. Everything is backed up. We post every single week on the Twitter to provide y'all with the most up-to-date stats. We cashing out this year, and we're gonna keep going. Halfway through, let's get another, not just another 30. Let's get another 40.
If I do money line go plays, I must really be passionate about them plays. I'm a rarely do them.
You won't see Chris again on money line for another month or so.
Yeah, you have to wait a little bit.
Ain't been see mine for a while.
He gonna come back like, bro, I was studying and I feel like the last 3 weeks this is it, so this is what I'm betting is. But
yep.
But,
Chinese basketball.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm chilling.
But yeah, man. So we about to get into our first topic for the week. But before we do that, man, I have to take us back. I'm sorry. I have to do it. The next, 2 or 3 minutes or so, y'all just watch. This is from week 6 podcast we recorded 2 weeks ago, live, just like this. right the day of the Devontae Adams trade, man.
Okay.
2-4 as well. So like, yes, Devontae Adams might make things better a little bit, but they really don't have room to slip up anymore. But you think they're not going to slip up another game or so, given what you've seen from them?
Not with that schedule. Not with Devontae Adams.
What you just named off like 5 games. Their next 5 games, is that what that was?
No, that was the Knicks. Their Knicks. That's the rest of the season. I'm telling you, like these games are like easy.
Well, they're not about to go undefeated. They're not that great.
I'm not gonna say they're gonna go undefeated, but
they're gonna drop one. They got no business dropping, and they're gonna lose another. Rodgers interception. The week before that, Bo Nix. Oh, it was raining. It was raining for Bo Nix too, and you let Bo Nix beat you. Devontae Adams not changing that.
That's their bad loss. That's their bad loss. They lost to. Other than that, they lost to 3 really great teams. I mean, it happens. But
we're talking about.
He's talking about it's the same reoccurring issue, despite.
But what I'm saying, what I alluded to earlier, I was saying I'm not really worried about when it comes to regular season versus like when playing against like bad.
Why not?
They lost because we've seen in the past that they can win regular season games.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
I'm not sitting here calling them a contender.
I'm not saying you call them contender. I'm just saying, like, look at it this way with that logic, because I get what you're saying. We've seen Aaron Rodgers and Devontae be good in the past, but if we're gonna go back into the past, the most recent past time we seen them, they didn't make the playoffs, and Aaron Rodgers was horrible then. He then tore his Achilles last year, and he's now 40 years old off of that torn Achilles and hasn't looked good whatsoever. He's had a few moments, yeah, I'll give him that, but he hasn't looked good in entirety. So now you bring an even older Devontae with an older Aaron Rodgers on a worse team with a way worse coaching staff and all this stuff that's
team. I think
Matt LaFleur is a way better coach than anybody that got over there.
I'm not.
But they couldn't win with that.
He's a part of the team, but he's not like a player. I'm talking about the players on the team is way more better than Green Bay. Jordan Love is a top 8 quarterback in the league right now. Maybe name top. He might be top 5.
Bro.
Okay, look,
last week we were saying.
I'm telling you right now, and y'all can clip this, and we can come back to it next week. Next week, the Jets got the Steelers Sunday Night Football in Pittsburgh. They're going to lose that game. They're going to lose. I'm just letting y'all know right. They're going to lose that game. Devontae Adams in 1 week is not changing anything from the shit show we've been watching. They will then go on to smack the Patriots, which they should. That will bump them to 3-5.
Hey, they better smack.
They then have your Texans, who y'all should kill them. So yeah, man. That was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks later, I actually was wrong too. I was right about the Steelers. I thought they would smack the Jets, but here we are 2 weeks later. The Jets sit at 2-6, and a loss to the Patriots, bro. And not even the Jacoby Brissett led Patriots on the final drive, Kev. So I think it's time you have to do it right here live on the podcast, man. And just acknowledge it. It is what it is. Your GOAT is officially washed, man. It's over.
Bro.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
I kid you not, bro.
It's completely over.
Me and Chris were so confused because I was watching it. And I said, okay, this game was over, because I was looking on my phone, and then I turned back around. I see Patriots won. I said, bro, wait, what happened like the last 30 seconds? I was entirely confused. I'm like, okay, they scored. I said, okay, it's over. I come back like 30 seconds later. I said, bro, what just happened? Like 20 seconds, bro. And I said, they didn't use all their timeouts. I said, bro, this team is so bad, bro. I can't. Against the Patriots, bro, against Drake May got hurt in that game too. On top of that, like their franchise QB is hurt. So I was like, yeah.
Hey, New York. Hey, hold on, bro. The city of New York, the state of New York, they, bro. Oh my
Worse than 9/11, bro.
Oh, bro, they are going through it right now, bro.
World Series loss, Jets loss,
the Knicks ass.
The Knicks loss.
I ain't looked in hockey, but I had to imagine the Rangers got to be ass too. Like that's how the equation is.
Bro,
going
the only thing good for New York right now is the Liberty won, and we don't even want to talk about that.
That don't even count.
That was rigged. That was completely rigged. I don't care. Argue with your mama. That was rigged, bro.
You know, that's tough.
That's the only
man.
thing going. That's the only thing went good for New York, bro, right now.
That's why I was like,
Listen,
bro, there
oh.
was no reason for everybody to get so. Oh my God, they got Devontae Adams. All these problems are fixed. Like, no,
The
he
Bro,
didn't
Rangers
fix
actually
it's
good.
not even,
anything.
bro. It's not
Pretty
just
good.
that, bro. You trade up for Devontae. Everybody talking about okay, the Jets are back because they traded for Devontae. You bring Hassan Reddick finally uplifted his stuff, and then they said okay, defense back and stuff. I'm not gonna lie. If you're a Jets fan, bro, call that number, bro, because I don't know how you're a Jets fan. They don't have no history of winning whatsoever.
Dude,
If
the
you're a
Well,
Giants
Jets
not
fan,
no better
who
right now.
gonna win? Who
you
gonna win
said
their
what?
next game first? The Jets or the Raiders?
Say that one more time.
That's a good
Mm.
question.
That's a good question. Man.
You-
Hey, who
Wait,
gonna win the next game? Because honestly,
wait, who they play?
the Raiders
Okay,
probably get smacked this week because they was all in on us, and then they still lost, and they probably just
who the
It's
Raiders
just
play?
it's just whoever gonna
Got
win next.
Bengals.
Whoever gonna get their next win. Who's gonna do
well,
it
the
first?
Jets got the Texans this week on Thursday night,
They not
No,
winning.
they're not
and I
winning
get
that.
the Stephon injury, but the Texans are underdogs, which I don't understand. That's so
They're not winning that.
disrespectful, Cam. I hope
Bro,
y'all blow them out.
Is it?
The Raiders got the Bengals.
Crap
Now, if
game.
the Raiders go in, the Raiders got Cincy at Cincy. If they go in and beat Cincy, that is hilarious, bro.
nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. The Raiders probably gonna win in this game, bro. I'm sorry, A-League, bro, but y'all season over, bro. Y'all season over, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That season over.
The thing, it's over, but it's not because the AFC is so ass.
It
Like
is,
all these teams
bro.
are technically still.
But like
Someone's got to make it between
the
them, the Colts, the Dolphins,
the way,
and the
but the
Jets.
way the Bengals stuff set up, and I gotta look at the remaining schedule. They can't lose no more games, bro.
They can't, but
They can't.
as long as the Jets keep losing too, that seventh
Yeah, that
spot
is
gonna be
true,
open.
bro. Jets gonna be 2-7, bro. Oh my gosh. I
And
don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about the team again, bro.
That's
I,
crazy.
I know, bro.
So
Devontae
I know
Robert
Adams
Saleh
somebody,
getting
and
fired.
bro.
Rogers staying, bro.
I know somebody who's he's a diehard Jets fan, bro. As soon as he got A-Rod, I kid you not. If I'm lying,
Wait,
I'm
Robert
flying.
Saleh got fired. I'm
He
tripping.
he was all down, bro. You know what's
What'd you
I'm
say,
crazy,
tripping.
Chris?
bro? He was
I
over
asked
there,
when Robert Saleh getting fired. I don't know why I saw something recently. Somebody was
bro.
talking about Saleh. I assumed
That
he
Oh,
was.
because he
the
on Green Bay now as
bro,
like
he
a.
that's the only thing.
Oh,
He's
okay, okay,
yeah,
okay, okay.
he's a player consultant for Green Bay. Thing
Player
about that, bro,
consultant.
I know he's over there dying laughing with Matt LaFleur. You know they both don't like A-Rod. So they both over there dying laughing. But I said I know somebody who's a diehard Jets fan, bro. And I kid you
That
not,
sucks.
he went to PV, bro. As soon as they got A-Rod, he was talking big noise. When they got Jalen Brunson, he was talking big noise. When they got Josh Hart, I don't know how he does it, bro. But bro, none of them franchises have won in years, decades, bro.
Living life in
Like
delusion.
the Knicks haven't won since the 70s,
The Jets ain't been good
80s,
since Mark Sanchez.
bro. Not even
The
that.
Jets ain't won
The,
since was that Super Bowl 3
the
with
last time
Joe
the Jets,
Namath.
the last time the Jets was this close to make, bro. The last time the
Shit is
Jets was this
Y'all
close to
horrible.
make
talking
the
about the
playoffs,
Cowboys, bro? Come on, bro. Come
bro.
on. The
The
Jets
last
exist. The
dog.
Jets exist.
The last time the Jets was this close to make the playoffs when they had Ron Fitzpatrick, bro. If Big Ben and Studs didn't win that last game, they would make playoffs. That's when they had Brandon Marshall in them. I remember that game. That was like
Hmm.
20. That was like
Oh, I miss
2010,
Brandon
2011,
Marshall, bro. He was
Bro,
good on my
they're
bro.
fantasy
awful,
team.
Brandon,
dog.
that was this close to make the playoffs, bro. But Big Ben and them had won that game. That's how they lost. They didn't get into playoffs. Cause everybody come on Fitz Magic and stuff. I remember that game.
No, ain't no magic in New York, man.
No, bro.
But
The
Cam,
Mark
I'm
Sanchez fumble,
butt fumble.
butt fumble, bro. Then the Sam Darnold experiment didn't went to waste.
Hey, Cam, finish it off though, man. What's your final words on it, man? What's up?
Oh, they're awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no hope over there whatsoever. I know. I mean, I kind of figure this next game, this Texans game that Jets got, whatever, they probably gonna try to come out for one last little shot. It's not gonna go good though. It's the defense not even like I thought the defense was good. The defense don't really look that great. Sauce looking horse.
They say you can't
Bro,
even
he's
call him
getting
Sauce
Yeah,
no
cooked.
you
more.
gotta
You
call
gotta
him
call him Nod.
Ahmad.
Bro,
Drop off is like,
he's getting extremely cooked, bro.
but
I'm
he
not.
never been good at cut. Like I always said,
I don't feel
this
like
he
he's
was
ever been good
never
either.
he
I
was
feel like it
never
was
good
always
at
Yeah, he
coverage.
get
coverage.
away with
Yeah,
like
I agree.
you would think all the holding people complain about with the Chiefs, Sauce get away with all of that.
Yeah,
all of
every
it.
play.
I never thought
See,
he.
when
I just
see,
thought he had a
bro,
big mouth and he got a lot of
when I think
coverage.
of like really good corners, bro, like elite, I'm like I don't want to sound like a hater, but I be looking like Jalen Johnson or McDuffie. Them like solid corners to me, in my opinion.
I'm thinking Pastor Tang. I'm
Yeah,
talking
no,
about
I'm saying like
elite,
I was
like,
just naming like off right my head.
Yeah.
And every
Them
time
three.
they go slow mo too, like the commentators just have to ignore it because oh, Sauce locking up. It's like,
But them
bro, you
them
see him
like
basically
man,
strangling this dude
them my
10
three
yards
corners
down the
that's
field, and there's no flag.
them my three corners is really good. I'm not even gonna lie. Like even though like they losing, oh boy, and New England been doing his thing too this year. They just been losing. Gonzalez, if you look at his
Oh
stats,
yeah,
he really been doing
yeah.
good over there. Like every person he going against, he been doing really good. It just they losing, so like he don't get highlighted. But Christian Gonzalez been doing really good in New England.
yeah, it's no hope for them.
Yeah.
But
You know LeBron
Sauce,
next.
yes, I think Sauce is like
Hey, what?
That's-
what happened?
I'm
What you
sorry.
say?
Y'all just don't understand, bro. If y'all are watching this, y'all don't understand. This is Cam's literal GOAT. So this is a very painful moment in I Need a Sports podcast history, man. He's expressing his heart to y'all, man. You know
Nah, I
what's
got a new
the
goat. I got a
what?
new goat.
Who your new goat?
Oh, see,
Coleridge, Bernard, Stroud. He was greatest of all time. He
Bro, I
was
said
greatest of all time,
you
man.
said his full
that's an
government,
ugly
bro.
name, bro. That's a crazy name.
I
It's
ain't
gonna
gonna
be
lie.
Hey, chill on my Pookie
Bro.
bear. Don't do that.
I'm not gonna lie,
that name
bro.
took that name took 2 boxes on the birth certificate.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Cam, when you said that, I thought you were talking about Cole Aldridge from the OKC legend, bro.
what?
I thought you
Oh,
said
But
Cole Aldridge.
it's gonna be crazy though, because that's a clip, and if the Jets mess around and then beat CJ Stroud,
bro, it's gonna be another clip, bro.
we're gonna be right back on here. Cam, what do you want to say this week?
But yeah,
Oh man,
join that Red Kingdom, bro. That's
Oh,
what I
man.
did.
Yeah, man. We about to hit a commercial break, and we're back on the flip side. We got Swan Dive talking about maybe the craziest snippet we done ever seen this week from a post game presser and a quarterback.
Trash, garbage. Oh my God.
We'll catch you on the flip side, man.
You're watching the I Need It Sports Podcast Show, your go-to spot for everything NFL. Going live on Sunday evenings and recording episodes every Tuesday night so you can catch the latest game breakdowns and hot takes leading into the upcoming NFL week. Missed the action? No worries. Check out segment clips on Wednesday through our YouTube and TikTok and catch the full episodes dropping every Thursday morning on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts at INISPod. Follow us and stay in the game all week long. I Need
It. About celebrating victories. It's about rooting on somebody's downfall. Some people don't like to hate. Some people run from the hate. But around here, we embrace the hate. 'Cause if you ain't hating, you ain't watching. It's nothing personal. Or maybe it is. Either way it goes, I'm hating. You are now tuned into the most hateful segment of sports television. May gravity not bring you down too far, or you will be victim to the swan dive.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
Bro. All right, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I was tired. Oh, bro, I've never heard that in my life.
Never in my life.
I kid you not.
What?
All right, man. Welcome to the Swan Dive. We got this segment. This dude right here, this is probably like the most outlandish, I'm not trying to cuss, but the most outlandish fugazi stuff I ever heard in my life. In my 25 years of living. I ain't never heard somebody like that. Last time I seen something this crazy, and I wasn't even alive, was when Paul Pierce had to leave because he was on a wheelchair and he had to take a poop and stuff. When he's saying like he was getting cramps and everything.
Oh, dead.
Bro, this is probably the craziest thing ever.
What's
like,
up, player part? This
what's
is
good,
one
man?
Of our new Twitter fellow Twitter users. I think he said he might want to hop on a podcast.
Oh, can we
man,
talk
let
about
us
Harry
know.
Potter? Because I think that's the best movie series ever.
Facts.
Yeah.
But man, overall, I'm not gonna lie. If you're a Colts fan, I feel so bad for you because ever since y'all got rid of Peyton Manning in 2012 with the neck injury, y'all haven't been the same since, bro. Y'all had Andrew Luck. Y'all couldn't
Killed
protect
him
him.
damn near.
Yeah, y'all basically killed Andrew Luck.
Made
Like
him
I'm gonna be
quit.
real with y'all basically killed him. Y'all couldn't protect him, and y'all crucified him for retiring at 28 and everything.
He was kind
Like
of a coward for that. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, they. You said
That was
what?
I said he was kind of a coward for that. Also,
I
Hell
mean,
no,
I get that.
I
I get that
respect
part.
it. I respect it.
no,
Man,
I ain't respect that
Look at
shit.
Tua. I respect it.
I mean, yeah, bro.
Nah, you want to be one of the. No,
Bro,
he's
you
gonna
gotta
be
look
one
at
of the
Tua. You
greats.
gotta look at Chris Olave. I'm
He
just
was gonna
saying,
be one
bro.
of the greats, bro. I would have like I would if
For
I was a
sure,
Colts
he
fan.
was.
Bro,
If I
but
was a
like
Colts fan, I'd be sick.
that
Like I
Would
dude,
you
would
rather
hate
be one of
bro,
the
him.
greats, or would you rather go home and murder your wife and kids?
I would rather be one of the greats.
bro, I'll get to the either
I said
way, bro.
rather. I
Bro,
mean, it's really the
the
same.
Colts have no, forget that because forget that
who
because
is you talking to?
bro, I just thought about it. What Cam said. No, he's not careful for that, bro. Because the Colts they got rid of Peyton Manning because his neck injury and stuff, and he ain't trying to go the same way as Peyton Manning. Nah,
But
Andrew Luck is
Cam wants
not
them to
careful for
leave it
that.
all on the field. Their whole life on the field.
But
Literally, the whole life will be left on the field the way that they do.
bro,
Football,
Peyton
man.
Manning,
Football.
God forgive me, bro. I'm sorry. Peyton Manning cannot rotate his neck like an owl to this day because of that injury, bro.
That's crazy. Rotate his
So,
neck like
No, he
ow.
do be like this.
bro, he can, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. Then you got
He
players
jumped,
like
didn't
Lennon Van Esch and everybody who all retired because of neck injuries, bro. They can't move their necks.
he? Yeah,
They got to see like this stuff now.
Okay.
yeah.
So this is where I'm at though with the Anthony Richardson stuff. So for this comment specifically, bro, yes, he deserves to be benched for this upcoming game.
Oh, facts.
As for the season though, dog, you gotta let him play. Cause I was actually looking at some today. Bro is 23 years old. He's younger than the top quarterbacks in college right now. Younger than Bryce Young, all them. But he's played less than all of them in college and NFL combined. Like y'all spent a top 5 pick on him. Now, will this potentially be a bust pick? Maybe. But you gotta let him play it out and see. Like that's the thing I hate. Because now the NFL starting to become like the NBA with the old head talk, like, oh, these quarterbacks ain't good like we had back in the day. We had all the top quarterbacks. These guys suck. Man, y'all guys were straight ass too. They just got to beat ass for years until they finally got it together.
And
You
I'm
gotta
glad.
let this dude play because if you're gonna put in Joe Flacco gonna come in. He gonna do good.
Yeah.
But at the best, you gonna make a wild card and get whooped. That's what you putting it all in for Joe Flacco for. Like I get it. Like you don't just want to go out there and lose games, but you gotta put this dude in better position to win. And he needs a lot of work. I'm not saying he don't, but there are a lot of plays that his receivers not making either on the field. There was a couple drop touchdown passes that he put right on the dot, and like you gotta help your come through for your quarterback, but you
How
can't.
he gonna win that locker room back though?
That's the only issue. That's
Yeah.
Shit, like
Bro, I think
I
so.
think
So
that he
I
lost.
think with that, bro, people forget that Peyton Manning literally when he start his career, he was literally leading the league. I think at one point he was leading the
Oh,
league
he
in
was leading the league in
interceptions.
interceptions. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
so
he
saying.
like
still got the rookie record.
All the top QBs
yeah,
that we think about, that we grew up watching, they're like, oh, the legends, the certified Hall of Famers. They were all hot garbage when they got to the league for years. The only one who had any remote success for real was Brady and Ben
mm-hmm,
Roethlisberger.
mm-hmm.
Other than that, all of them were ass.
Yeah, because everybody forgot about Drew Brees' time in San Diego. They forgot about that. I think the only thing with AR, bro, that kind of like really put me on him my stuff this week for the Swan Dive. It's not because like his play, because like saying gives him time. It's because of what he said, bro. Like you know what I'm
He can't
saying?
say
Like you went in front of the media and just admit like you could at least lie, bro. Like you said earlier, like you could have just been like,
it. Yeah,
oh man, I
please.
cramped up, or you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
I
something
got
like
poop.
that. I I don't know. They and I could be looking at like deeper than what a lot of people looking into, but you're the franchise player, bro, and so like you're gonna be leading this team. You know what I'm saying, going to your prime years and everything. If not, you already in, and they're gonna look back at that and be like, the bro gave up on his team because he was tired. And like you said, he only did like 2 plays, and you already have like that show you like either you're not in shape or you're not fully healthy, or it could be both. And so I don't know. I just never heard a player actually say that. Like that's why I brought back the Paul Pierce stuff, because that's what Paul Pierce did early in his career. He got out of the game because he had the boo boo, bro. And so like I don't, I think that's Paul Pierce's rookie year. I think on top of that, so it's kind of like that's why I compare him to Paul Pierce in this situation.
It be ugly. It gets better. Like that's why I'm like I don't know why. Like we live in such a popcorn world. Like they just expect everybody just expect all these young QBs coming and just pop just like that.
It's like what Cam said. It's because that CJ Stroud situation, bro.
It's definitely because of CJ and Pat. But you also gotta think though, like these. Okay, but it's still like these head coaches and GMs. They potentially could lose their jobs over
They could, but in this
these young quarterbacks, and they're just
in this case, the GM is the one who made this pick.
Yeah. And I mean, if you keep playing him though, and he turns out he's still ass,
well, it's
the
not
GM, the GM could lose his job. So why not bring out like a Joe Flacco?
I get it, but that's on Irsay at that point.
Yeah, it is.
Irsay definitely had a say in it because Irsay be really calling the shots. He the one who was all last year. I'm not paying Jonathan Taylor before he finally coughed up the money. It was like, bro, y'all knew what y'all were getting. It was an experiment QB who unfortunately didn't get to really play his rookie year. So like, he's gonna have to learn and trial by error. Like putting in Joe Flacco only gives you instant satisfaction, but nothing long term. Like is the goal just to make the wild card? Because what do you get for that? A participation trophy, a cookie? Like that's what I'm saying. Bro. Like you gotta bite the bullet and just let play. Now the locker room is a whole nother conversation because that comment that lost a few people, if not a lot of people in that locker room. Because there's no way you can say that as the leader of the team. Now that's a whole different point. But I'm just saying from pure football standpoint, you gotta let him. This kid has literally not played football.
He gonna get people. I said this before. He's not good, but he's gonna.
I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying, like, imagine because Peyton Manning literally like led the league in interceptions for like what the first 2-3 years.
Bro,
and then he didn't
at least he showed flashes though.
He showed.
He has.
I'm not saying he showed Peyton flashes yet, but Richardson has shown flash just from an arm talent perspective.
Talent, yeah. He can throw deep.
But I'm saying Peyton showed flashes, but he was garbage still. Then he finally, took him to the playoffs, but then he was still garbage. But he got like 7-8 years before he finally got them to that point. This is literally he ain't even played a full year yet, and everybody already like, oh, it's over. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like a popcorn league, and then they'll be like, the old quarterbacks is way better. It's like, bro.
Okay, but Peyton was making like bad decisions. AR like his arm, he has no accuracy. Like you can tell when like a quarterback is like, he just doesn't got it compared to like someone who does got it. He just needs, to be worked on a little bit. Have in his head be like, okay, like the game needs to slow down for you. AR, obviously, the game needs to slow down for him as well. But you can also tell like the accuracy is just not there at all. Like, yeah, he makes highlight plays. He shows flashes of like throwing deep downfield, but like, bro, just can't hit like side of
some of the routine throw.
Yeah, bro. Like,
and I'm not disagreeing with you. I definitely think I think he's very bad right now too. I'm just saying like we have a very small sample size to be like crucifying dude when like literal Hall of Fame took them years to get it down. Like we can look at it now in hindsight and be like, oh, of course those quarterbacks are way better. But back in the moment, we just didn't have social media back then, and we were kids, of course. But just imagine if we had Twitter today and Peyton Manning threw 29 interceptions.
Oh, he wouldn't have.
They would kill him at the state.
Bro, they still bring up Winston 30 for 30.
It's the fact that we live in a day and age where
Peyton never checked out. I find fault with that. 100%.
We live in a day and age where you can get instant satisfaction whenever you want. Like everyday life, you want to go eat some food, go to a fast food line. You're gonna get it immediately. You want to laugh on social media? Just scroll. You're gonna find something immediately. Like that, all that has translated into sports. We see it in football, basketball, even hockey. Like that first round 17-year-old kid that went to the Blackhawks, Connor Bedard. Everybody would have sworn he was gonna be the best thing coming, and like you got to give guys time to learn. NBA is the worst at it because you can come out of school
At
in 1 year.
18,
Yeah, in 1 year. And like
literal kid.
these, you got guys back in the day, they're spending 4 years in college. That 4 years of development, these guys are now doing it in the pros during their first 2-3 years. Like you're not supposed to see guys play like CJ Stroud. You're not supposed to see guys play like Jaden Daniels, but we're so used and impatient that this is what we expect, and these guys get a lot of criticism for it.
As right now, the stats do say he is Jamarcus Russell.
DeMarcus Russell.
Oh no, so he's worse than Jamarcus Russell. Bro, what I'm saying right now, bro. I'm about to freak out, man. Like,
But Cam, you honestly want him to stay in the division if he that bad? That's a free win.
That's a free playoff trip
That
every
is
time.
bad. Oh my, that's bad, bro.
yes, he has. I
Oh
think
my
the worst
God.
completion rate in like
Yeah, bro.
ever.
Bro was
Past
215.
decades,
Bro
whatever.
was throwing.
I will say though, a gun to my head, if somebody asked me if Anthony Richardson would ever figure it out, I would probably say no.
I probably say no too.
I think that injury really messed it. I know a lot of people are not gonna say it, but I think that injury really bothered him a lot.
I think if he got adequate reps and
I don't
like they
think
truly tried to build around him and tailor like the offense to him, I think he could be a top 12 QB in 2 years.
I feel like he got drafted because of what we've seen so far.
Oh yeah,
Not
for sure.
not
He
because
was
of
drafted
like
solely on potential.
literally, and that's why I have, as of today, I gotta say like I don't think he's gonna figure it out.
But in doing that, like if you're gonna draft someone based off potential,
You gotta
can't
be
you can't go off where that's an 8-game sample size now.
Yeah.
He really only played 1.5 games last year. So it's like this is
I'll
way
agree
too
with that.
early to be all out if you were drafting on potential. We knew it was gonna be like this some game because he was very much a roller coaster project QB.
Well,
If
no,
you see him in
before you say
college-
Cam, but I agree with Bryce though, because if you do draft somebody, think like he said, all out potential, you gotta give him the chance. Like there's no reason Joe Flacco should have touched the like you gotta let him go through the ups and the downs.
I agree, but we didn't know he was going to be like quietly the worst quarterback like ever in the past 2 decades. Bro. Like we didn't know. Like we couldn't predict that. I thought he would have been like a little bit better. Like, but not this bad. Like he's almost like unplayable, bro. Like.
But then I do wonder, because, like, bro, I'm going to be honest. I'm not sitting here watching Colts games. Did I watch the organization invest heavily into bringing the best quarterback development team? Okay, and I like that. I'll agree with that. I don't sit there and watch Colts games. I watched this last game because they playing the Texans. It kind of goes to his point. Like, what does Anthony look like out there? Like, does he look like a robot? Or is he making decisions himself?
No, it's like he'll make one amazing throw where it's like, bruh, nobody in the league can probably make that throw just based off his like arm talent and strength. And then the next 5 throws, it'll be like, dog, what are you doing? But then he'll make 2 great throws right after that, and the receiver will drop and it'll be like, damn. And then next thing you know, you look at the stats and he's 2 for 15, but he got a touchdown and an interception. It's like, what is going on?
My question is, the throws that he's making, does it look like he's throwing it because that's who the play is set up for, or because he's actually reading it?
I wish I had the clips of him, and I'll send them to you after this. But there were 2 throws at the end of the game that he made that could have won the game. The second to last drive, he threw it to the running back on a wheel route. Linebacker had his back turned, literally dotted him up right past the ear hole of the linebacker. The running back didn't open, like the running back literally put his hands up like.
Oh yeah, it was a running back that dropped that pass last year.
Yeah. Then he ran. There was a fade route on the other side. The next play, and they dropped it. And then he threw it again to Caleb Downs, and he eventually caught a touchdown. But there were plays there where he made them for them to win the game. The receiver didn't help him out. But on top of the receivers not helping out them few plays, all the other plays, he don't help them out. He just be throwing some crazy stuff. And that's where it's like he got to learn, like, the dude can throw 80 yards like probably standing still, and I think that's really the issue. Like, I think it's on some like if I had to compare it basketball wise, people be like Shaq couldn't shoot free throws because his hands was too damn big. Like that's why he couldn't shoot. The ball was just like too small in his hand. I think he got too much arm strength sometimes. So like a 5-yard slant is like 15 yards, and he's not even trying to do it for real. But that's just the type of arm power he has. And he got to learn how to hone that. But
Black Harry Potter kind of hit what I was thinking because I feel like a lot of young QBs, if coach says, "Hey, this is who the play's drawn up for," like X right, whatever the fuck, and X is somebody. If X ain't open, these young QBs they'll buckle up. Like they're not gonna know what to do. Lamar Jackson does it too, and it's kind of annoying because he's
Mahomes still do it to this day. He'll be like,
Mahomes
I gotta get my feet.
Mahomes good at it. Lamar Jackson, you can look at him, you'll see him like this person needs to get the ball. As soon as that person's not open, he don't even give him time to develop the route. Lamar's scrambling. So that's what I'm kind of asking is Anthony, is he kind of scrambling? Like, is he looking like, well, that guy's not open?
I mean, he'll run first QB, but I'll tell you this. Here's a good comparison. And as Cam would say, some of the stats he is worse than Jamarcus Russell. But you know who he's better than through his first 10 games in the NFL career? Josh Allen. It looked the exact same. Josh Allen had less touchdowns, more turnovers, a lesser completion percentage, and he's the same type of freak athlete where it's like, okay, he got potential though. He got a rocket arm. We just got to learn how to tame it. It's the same thing with Andrew. I'm not saying he's going to be Josh Allen. Don't think I'm saying that. I'm just saying, comparative to their first 10 games, everybody looking at Josh Allen was like, what the hell is wrong with dude? And now look at Josh Allen. Some people would argue that he's the best QB in the league. I'm not saying Anthony Richardson will be that, but that's the comp. Like he has the physical tools like Allen. He just got to hone in. But Josh Allen, they let him play his rookie year and be absolute garbage. And then he came back and he showed some improvement. And then they went and got him Stephon Diggs. And then it's like, oh, look at Allen taking off. Now he's here. But they didn't, through his first 10 games, like, oh, no, this guy garbage. We got to get him out of there. Like, that's not how you develop a QB. And I really think it's a developmental problem within all the major sports leagues right now. Because, like I said, it's an instant satisfaction world. So if these kids not superstars right away, it's like, oh, on to the next one. Like, eventually we going to have to hit something. But this one not it. Bring in another one. And it's like, bro, like, let's see. He doesn't want to go through his reads. His patience is short. That needs to be changed. It's okay to throw the ball away. He has freakish arm strength, but that's irrelevant in football. And yeah, but that's stuff that he can learn. That's coaching.
Yeah, that's just being young. You're just a young QB in the league, bro. That's all it is.
But we can say that for literally not even just the young quarterback. We can say that for like at least 20 quarterbacks in the league.
Bro,
Daniel Jones got paid $180 million. He hasn't even thrown for over 20 touchdown passes in his whole career. Like, come on.
Most quarterbacks do that. I guess the actual skill comes with the guys that don't do it as much. And then obviously the GOATs are the ones that don't do it pretty much all. It's shit hard, bro. You got 3 seconds at the most if your O-line is good to make a decision. So, I mean, it's tough.
But, hey, it is what it is. Like I say, he definitely deserves to get benched this week just to teach him a lesson. Don't ever say that stupid shit again. Even if you was truly tired. Don't let nobody know that ever again.
Bro, I'm telling you, dog.
I'm not gonna lie, I was tired.
But we're about to flip it to one of the quarterbacks that Black Harry Potter actually did mention, because man, oh man, were y'all watching this live?
I was not watching it live. I don't know what I was doing.
Oh, it's okay, Chris. I got you. We finna.
Oh, cool. I've seen the highlight.
This is honestly so comical, bro. This is comical. Y'all can see the screen.
Look at this dumbass dude over there, bro. Look,
bro.
He did it. Oh, there you go. That's crazy, bro. That is so. And then to be the dude to tip the ball.
He was the one to tip the ball. And the crazy thing is, if he doesn't run over there and do that, they probably win the game.
Bro, look, I think he was trying to Odell it. Like, I don't.
He was. He tried to catch it.
He tried to catch it.
Bro, it's literally one rule, bro. Swat the ball. Swat the ball.
Down. Swat the ball.
Down.
Yeah, down. That boy, bro, that's crazy. Now he put out. Y'all seen his tweet? Y'all seen his tweet?
Bro, you also saw the pregame video though. He bet like 2 fans.
He bet with a fan. No, y'all know what's funny? Hey, Cam, remember this? Remember when Nico went crazy that game against the Commanders?
Yeah.
That's the same DB Nico was talking crazy to. Cause Nico, he was talking
Oh,
crazy to Nico.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
him. That's him.
Yeah.
Cause Nico had got that flag,
Yeah,
and after that, Nico went off. I think Nico went for like 150 yards, something like
yeah. He
that,
went crazy
on
after
his
that.
head, on his
That's
head,
crazy.
bro.
I remember
That's
that.
crazy that happened, bro. Like he's gonna. I feel like if you an NFL GM, you're gonna forever remember him for that. It
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
matter what he does.
He should have got fired, honestly.
yeah. If I'm his teammate, bro, I'm sorry. We fighting. Like you know how hard it is to get a win in the NFL. And you just cost us being that stupid.
Yeah,
Bro,
like
Not even the fact that you was over there taunting the fans. It's the
taunting.
fact that you went away from all principles. Everybody knows when a Hail Mary comes, you don't back the ball up or try to palm it with one hand. He was just feeling himself clearly. And then
bro, I'm telling you, that's their second loss because of him. The first one on the Texans, even though we know Houston's gonna win, he was talking that noise to Nico. People forgot, and Nico just took that personal and just went stupid after that.
That's
He
instant
was he
karma.
was on Nico
Well
the whole game.
deserved.
That's when they put Jalen Johnson on him, but by then it was too late.
Well deserved karma right there. That's just so
That's 2 games in a row they done lost because of him.
like it would have been the pushback would have been way worse had he not taunted.
But I think this
Like
one
okay,
worse
you try to
because
go for the pick. All right, like still not the right decision, but you taunted before, bro. Like that's like shooting a three and missing it versus shooting a three and turning around and missing it. Like everybody misses threes.
Hail
He's a
Mary.
John
I
Collins
think,
NFL now.
but
John, nah, him.
but this one worse, bro. This one worse because I watched the entire game. The whole game was literally nothing but a field goal game, and Chicago didn't score to the fourth quarter. And Caleb Williams got to the fourth quarter, like to finally give him the lead, and then he cost him that game. Like it was literally a field goal game the whole time. It was 9-0 going to the fourth quarter. That's
Yeah,
just
no,
crazy.
the Chicago play calling was god awful.
Yeah.
You got DeAndre Swift. No, you know what even a crazy stat, bro. Roshan Johnson, their backup running back, is 100% from within the 5-yard line when they hand him the ball on getting the touchdown on 4 attempts. Only person in the league to do that. You're gonna hand it to your backup center on the 1-yard line, and you got to do like that.
No,
That's
bro,
what I'm saying. Like sometimes, coach, it's just like I get it. I'm not an NFL coach, but it's not that hard, bro. What are you doing?
But you wanna know a crazy stat that I was pissed off about that I missed on the money line go? DeAndre Swift is literally 6 for 6 this season, catching the ball 17.5 yards. He's literally in the top 5 of running backs catching the ball in the flats, 17.5 yards. 6 for 6, bro. That's why I picked
6 for
that play.
7, and you were part of that one.
Bro, what I'm talking about? Bro, before that, bro, 6 for 6, bro, before it happened Sunday. He literally been averaging, I think, about 28 yards receiving. And you tell me you could not catch throwing the flats. The Commanders ranked, I think, number 29 in the league on guarding the running backs in the flats. You like Saquon proved it. I mean, not Saquon. I forgot his name. But other running backs have proved it. Derrick Henry, that's who it was. And Justice Hill, they literally proved it. Justice Hill literally proved it. They can catch the ball in the flats, and you're not throwing it to DeAndre Swift.
And y'all know my dad,
God.
Washington fan. The TV in the living room was messing up, so he was out in the man cave watching this one in the garage. And so after the Chiefs game, it flipped automatically to the Chicago Washington game, and that's when I started texting y'all like, "Damn, this crazy," because Jaden Daniels really outplayed Caleb Williams today, but it's not gonna matter because he didn't get the dub. And then Cam goes say, "Yep, Chicago Bears is over. The Chicago Bears win, man."
Yeah, here I come.
And
Yo, y'all see that Hail Mary?
then that happens. I'm trying to find it because I start yelling. My mom laughing downstairs. I'm wondering like, where is my dad at? Oh man, it's not even loading. Dang, I can't even load it. I don't think anymore. But all I hear is the back door slam. Yeah, you see that shit? You see that shit? I was like, oh yeah, he hype off that one, man. But hey, they got the dub. They got the dub.
I was driving home picking up my sister from work. She did a shift Sunday, and I looked because I had YouTube TV on my phone, so I'm like I had to hook up to my car. So I'm like, okay, I'm listening to it. I'm driving home, and I heard, oh my god, I'm like, bro, that's not touching out immediately. I said, yo, I pulled over the side of the road. I said, yo, yeah, I see what just happened. That was crazy.
Yeah, I could not believe it. But then watching the video of Tyrese Stevens, I was like, bro, this just made it that much
Bro,
funnier and that much worse for Chicago fans because
you got
that's just pitiful, dog.
you gotta be a complete laughing stock, bro, to cost your team not one but 2 L's this season because of your antics. Two, bro, against two playoff teams at this point, because Commanders gonna be a playoff team. So it's like you cause against two teams that's gonna make playoffs.
But shoot, Chicago needed this game too.
That's what I'm saying. They really need this
Because
game.
everybody in the North
It-
is tough. Like they need every dub they can get before they get
That's
to the
and
divisional play.
that's why I said I know they're grilling him in their locker room, bro. Because I even they zoomed in on Keenan Allen and they're like, "Why he smiling?" I was like, "Bro, when you're so shocked,
You can
bro, all you can do
but laugh at that. Like, what the hell?
that's like a laugh of disbelief, bro. Like this person really just caused this. Like I'm finna f him up when I get in the locker room. I know
You
they're
know?
grilling him, bro.
People thought that was like a serious laugh. No, that's a like
No, that's a laugh.
I
Like
can't actually believe this is my life laugh. Like this shit really just happened in
that's
live.
that's that like
Live
that black
time.
youngster meme when black youngster like this. They're like, how you know that?
Mhm.
It's like that meme, bro. Like this really happened to me. This is like my life. Like I left LA for this.
But like I said, could have been prevented. Poor coaching, and it's like the Chicago had every opportunity. Get rid of Eberflus, get Williams, a OC, not a offensive minded head coach, because literally the last defensive minded head coach to win a Super Bowl. Do y'all know who that is?
Mm-mm.
No. Who?
That because it was so goddamn long ago. It was Pete Carroll with the Seahawks.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Over a decade ago. Like the league is no longer like
Yeah,
that.
but
But
that's way back in
you go,
2013.
yeah,
Jeez.
you're gonna keep Eberflus though, and it's like now there's rumors coming out. Ben Johnson wanted the job. You could have had Ben Johnson for your rookie quarterback because
They,
while the
they
Chicago is winning games, Caleb still hasn't looked that good, and the offense still hasn't looked as good as it advertised coming into the season. It's like, bro, Eberflus is not a good coach. That's like I get it. He can't control Tyreek Stevenson, but that's poor coaching too, because you're supposed to be prepared for those moments. And he couldn't even go into the press conference and deny how bad it was. He was like, no, we work on that. Like, no, you don't. You don't work on it enough because that would not happen if you really worked on that throughout the week. And those times of practice where you put in the situational plays, like, yo, when this happens in the game, we gonna do this. When it's Hail Mary, everybody back here, bat the ball down. Not Tyreek Stevenson. Go back here, taunt some fans, and go try to Odell some shit on 8 people. Like, come on. And on the flip side, Byard, who's a veteran, he's the safety. You're supposed to stay back behind everybody so that last person that stands back there can't get a deflection. That's just poor execution on all fronts. So, and honestly, too, like, I don't know about y'all. I'm team blitz on the last play. You're not getting this Hail Mary off. I'm sending 6. I
This
think you
is,
muted yourself, Chris.
but the thing is, if you blitz though, like, I mean, one little, little dump off, and then
Well,
like
no,
they got
I said
numbers.
6, but it don't even gotta have to be 6. It could be 4 or 5 and just drop 6 back. It just
It's just
you
like
can't.
he had a lot of time.
Yeah, Jane Daniels literally ran around for 13.8 seconds, I think, before he threw that ball.
Like the play really developed.
So
Like you're not even supposed to allow the receivers to get that far downfield.
so hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Washington gets a clutch dub, moves to 6-2, still to the top of the NFC East. Them and the Eagles looking like they're about to be neck and neck for that division throughout the year, but can't wait to see it. Of course, we did we're rookie of the year future betters on Jay and Daniel, so this was a very much needed dub for us because it definitely bolstered him a lot over Caleb Williams, just especially in the fashion it happened. But hey, man, football, you got to play to the final buzzer or to the clock hit 0 or whatever you want to call it. Chicago did not do that, and they paid for it. And then last topic before we get into 2 segments to end out the show. He's been doing good. Gotta give him props. Russ seems to be. I'm not saying he the Russ from back in those Seahawks days, but Steelers got a top 5 defense. Tomlin, he gonna have his team making the playoffs. They made the move to insert Russ over Justin Fields a couple weeks ago, and now 2 wins later, are the Steelers a real threat in the AFC?
I mean, if Russ keeps playing like this, you know how good that defense is. Got TJ Watt over there. You saw what TJ Watt did, last couple seconds of the game, whatever, or minutes of the game. If Russ, it's gonna be up to Russ, because if Russ keeps playing like this, I mean, anything can really happen. And I feel like in the AFC, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they are kind of dangerous.
Who did they play? Who did they play last week?
They played New York. Or you
No, they
say
played
like
New
last
York.
week?
Yeah.
They played New York, New York and New York. The Jets last week, the Giants this week. Sorry.
I would like to see Russ against a formidable opponent.
That was what I was going to say.
That's all.
That's all.
Because he's balled out in the second half of both games. I'll give him props for that. But the first half has looked very off and iffy. Like it was 9-9 at halftime this week versus the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
And they had 3 red zone possessions. And granted, I did y'all see the catch with Pickens?
Yeah.
I mean, he had 2 touchdowns.
That first one, bro. That was a touchdown.
That first one, though, bro. If he get two taps in with the same foot, I feel like that got to be equivalent to 2 feet, dog. That should have been a touchdown. So yeah, they got some touchdowns called back, but the offense just didn't look as smooth as it's looked in the second half of both these games. But yeah, like I said, I want to see them versus a formidable opponent.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to like playoffs football, though, like they have the things that you need to win in playoffs. Like they have a really good run game. Like the run game is, Jalen Warren and Najee, they playing real great this year. Got that, and then also, you got to have a really good defense. So I mean, you got two of those things, and you got a quarterback who's, I mean, he's not gonna just turn the ball over like just cause he want to try to force something and make a play, whatever. Now when it comes to playoff football, I mean, you need that 2 or 3 things to be successful in playoffs. Now, I feel like they got it. So like I said, I can see like a nice little run from the Steelers in the playoffs. So
right now today, who would you take them over in the AFC? Like what teams?
I would probably take them over. I would take them over the Texans. I would probably take them over the Ravens.
I know, right? We would say that again. You taking them over your boy?
Yeah.
Is that more so?
He's just trying,
bro. No. I've been watching. I've been watching my team this whole year.
No,
I know our flaws, bro. It's very wide. It's very
hilarious.
But
y'all gonna love this ladder today.
I don't like that one, bro. I feel like y'all have a greater potential of being a better offense than they do. Like y'all have a great defense. Y'all have
what about
a good running
Cam?
game.
What about if Stephon was healthy? Are you still taking the Steelers right now? Or is that more so?
I mean, he don't really want to take the Steelers. He's a prisoner of the moment.
No. Even with Steph, it's still we still have glaring concerns on the offense side. And really, I know I said the defense is playing really great, but even on the defense side, there's still concerning issues I have with my team. But hey, we find ways to win, so can't beat that. But still, I'd probably take them over the Texans right now. I'd probably take them over the Ravens right now. They probably are neck and neck with the Bills. I think it's Chiefs, Bills, and Steelers in the AFC. But record-wise, is Chiefs and Texans. So.
These dudes win.
Chiefs and Texans right now.
These dudes win 2 games against 2 of the worst organizations in the league, and now they better. I'm not saying they can't be. Please don't hear what I'm not saying. But golly, can we get a decent game?
Granted, it was Justin Fields playing, so now Russell Wilson, it kind of don't matter anymore. But they did just lose to the Cowboys 3 weeks before this at home.
Yeah, but
who started?
Huh?
That was Russ was starting?
No, that was Fields still playing that game. That's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily matter, but this team.
This conversation is happening because of what Russell Wilson is doing.
Yeah,
that's why it's conversation.
I just know they got a bye week this week, but They got the Steelers coming off the bye. Then they got the Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Browns, Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, Bengals.
Wait, who they got coming off the bye?
The Commanders.
The Commanders. Oh, okay.
But I'm saying like their whole second half of the season is super tough. So that's when I'm really waiting to
That's
see.
what we gonna see. Yeah.
But I just know, like, say they got the Commanders. Then heading into that Ravens game, it's a home game. Say they beat the Ravens, then it's gonna start to talk. Okay, Steelers, they're the new team in the AFC. They're better than the team. I'm like, okay.
They got the Commanders away.
Yeah, they got Commanders away, Ravens at home, Browns away, Bengals away, Browns at home, Eagles away, Ravens away, home with the Chiefs, home with the Bengals to end the season. So that's literally a tough ass 8-game stretch.
And them away games, that's gonna be what I feel like really determines if they're a serious threat. Because we know Pittsburgh plays. Hell no, he's lying. He lying, bro. He lying. He lying, bro.
It was something.
What block you from? What block you from? Nah,
Red Kingdom.
I'm not gonna say that. But nah, the Steelers good at home, bro. We're gonna see how if they can win on the road a few of those games, then they may be something serious.
Yeah, no. But I will say it's good to see George Pickens finally have a quarterback that can get him the ball for real. That is a pretty good sight to see. So, more power to them. But yeah, I'm more in the mode with you, Chris. I'm like, I just want to see it versus some better opponents, but they get better opponents. So we're gonna see it here pretty soon, and then we can make better judgments. But props to them. You can only play who's on your schedule, and they're winning football games. And they won us some money this week, so I'm not complaining whatsoever.
Sure
shout out to the Steel Curtain.
I literally put that over in because Russ was playing. Isn't that crazy? 36.5. Russ just put up like 30 last. Come on, bro.
It was getting scary at first.
And it was getting a little scary. Shout out to the Giants. Shout out to the Giants for scoring a meaningless touchdown.
But
what's that? My teeth swooping them. That's a bandwagon. Show me the baby pictures.
Swan, can we borrow you for like 5-10 more minutes to play? Guess that player, and then we get off. We know you gotta go be a dad.
Yeah, all right. Your niece gonna be real cranky. Come on.
Hey, niece. Hey, Carly.
He's already past the bedtime.
Ooh, it is not. Bro, it's almost 9:30.
I'm so sorry, Carly.
She looking like whatever.
But yeah, man. If y'all been tuning into the pod on the weekly basis, we've been playing a little trivia game. Guess that player. As of right now, the scoreboard is Cam with 3, Swan with 2, Chris with 1. We got another 3 players lined up today, man. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
I gotta see if Cam Thomas had 26 points.
Oh, are you serious?
Bro, I needed 26.5. He had 26 on the dot.
Same.
That's tough. That's a bad beat right there.
And he did go a little nuclear, which is crazy because I was not gonna bet Dennis because he played good last night. So I was like, "There's no way Dennis Schroeder dropped 30 again. Like, there's just no way."
Yeah, I would have told you that. That was easy.
Hey, you lost on the pick, but you can win on guess that player, bro.
Bro, I don't.
Guess that player with INISPod podcast, the part of the show where we test our sports knowledge, who knows ball, and who needs to study up.
All right, y'all. So we got 3 players again this week. This one, first NFL player. It's NFL, NBA, back to the NFL. Okay. As y'all know, y'all can guess on whatever bullet point y'all want. 10 times out of 10. Y'all guesses after the first 2 gonna be wrong. But fire away as y'all feel needed. Y'all can see this.
Can you make it big?
All right, look. Is this bigger?
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
Paul.
Oh, my God.
Time out. My bad. I was wondering if the font was a little small. I'll make it bigger next time for sure. But played wide receiver at Ohio State and won a national championship in 2015. He was drafted in the 7th round of the 2017 NFL draft.
Braxton Miller.
Has played for both NFL teams in Texas. Keep going. Any guesses?
Not Noah Brown. Noah Brown was.
Yeah, ding.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I thought that said 7th overall. Okay.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Man, who had the biggest catch? Yeah, that was the next one. Had the biggest catch in the
Nah.
week 8 of the NFL. Okay.
Yeah. Noah Brown was
Cam,
all right when he was in Dallas. Nothing crazy.
Cam command the lead for now. Okay.
Okay.
Cam, you might know a little something. You might know a little something, man. Yeah, but this is number 2. This is an NBA player now. So they were born in 1998.
Okay.
So literally our age, which is crazy. The 2020 Pac-12 Player of the Year and consensus first team All-American.
Okay.
Pac-12.
2020 Bob Cousy best point guard in the nation.
Can you shut up?
Selected 26th overall in the 2020 NBA draft.
Okay, it's not that person. No, it's not them.
2024 NBA champion.
Peyton Pritchard.
Peyton
Yup.
Pritchard.
Yeah.
Bro.
Shout out to Pritchard, man. Pritchard cashed me out. What was that last week? Over 1.5 threes. Game 2 after he had a bad game 1. But bro is shooting crazy. And then yesterday, oh my
Bro had
god,
28 on all threes.
8 for 23, dog. It was crazy. He's gonna command a trade out of there at some point because he got to be a starter if they
I
want to
don't know,
keep
bro.
growing.
You think you'd rather win or like I don't know.
I mean, if he gets another ring, like at that point, like yeah, he want to
Man,
play.
bro,
Like he don't want, like let me go see if I can lead a team too. Because I mean, he's showing.
Well,
what
he
he can
definitely
do.
can because Jason Tatum's not.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, I said it.
No, we're not. He hates.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
He's literally MVP this year.
I said it.
This is the final one, y'all. So Cam, Chris, with the 2 Swan, can you get on the board tonight before you tuck in Nice, man?
I'm trying, man.
Get
I
locked in.
thought I said Peyton Pritchard for Chris, but he got me.
So this football player was the 2012 Gatorade High School Player of the Year in Alabama his senior year. He was also the youngest player ever to win the Heisman until Lamar Jackson did it years later. He's played for 3 NFL teams, and he led the league in passing yards in 2019.
Wait, hold on.
The last bullet point gonna give it away. So y'all got 5 seconds to make a guess.
Damn, just 5?
Wait,
Who the hell led the league in passing in 2019?
Youngest player ever to win Heisman until Lamar.
Kyler Murray? No, that ain't Kyler Murray. He's got 3 NFL teams. I'm tripping.
All right, here we go.
Jameis!
Travis!
He was younger than Lamar when he won it?
No, like he was the youngest player ever to win Heisman at the time.
Yeah, then Lamar broke.
Until Lamar broke it.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
forgot
when did Johnny win it?
Johnny won it his sophomore year, I think. Remember, Jameis came in as a freshman and won it right away, national championship.
Damn, bro, what happened to Jameis, bro? Why they do him like that, bro?
There's some crab legs.
It's that 30 for 30, bro. Come on.
It was some crab legs.
And I will support him because I see how hard he works.
I see how.
Oh man!
Hey, no, but you gotta find. Okay, I'm just probably gonna watch it after because that video is crazy, he was so animated, but I know he was for real though.
Oh, he dead serious. They said he gonna have the biggest mega church one day when he retires.
I see what he. Still
say what he said pregame, Kim. What did he say?
Unwavering faith.
Look at that.
He kept saying the leg was like, all right, James.
Oh man, but
James was locked in.
If you are tuned in, we just hit 100 live viewers right now. We're about to head to a break. Swan will be leaving us because he's got to go be a dad. Go tuck our niece in. But on the flip side of the break, we will be finishing the podcast with 2 segments. We got to bring Cam Sanders' son surprise upset alert for week 9. And then we got the ladder's back with another one, man. It was a tough talk last night. Had to decipher through teams, but LJ's ladder headed into week 9 also. And we're going to wrap this podcast up. But we'll see y'all on the flip side of this break, man. Peace.
You're watching the I Need It Sports Podcast Show, your go-to spot for everything NFL. Going live on Sunday evenings. and recording episodes every Tuesday night so you can catch the latest game breakdowns and hot takes leading into the upcoming NFL week. Missed the action? No worries. Check out segment clips on Wednesday through our YouTube and TikTok and catch the full episodes dropping every Thursday morning on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts at INISPod. Follow us and stay in the game all week long. I need it.
Pride myself on being a man of increase.
There can be a sudden surprise from a team nobody saw coming. Every NFL fan loves a good upset. One that leaves everyone saying, I didn't see that coming. A team that has all odds stacked against them. An upset that will have your bookie not answering your calls. Our guy Sanders can see the future. So listen, man, don't be surprised when.
Ooh, I almost revealed it too early, Cam. I'm sorry, man.
No, you good.
When.
All right, man. So hit it with us, man, because you know we missed last week because we were doing the NBA and stuff. But this week we back with another winner. The last time you did pick an upset. It was the Chiefs over the 49ers a couple weeks ago, which cashed with ease. 3-2 on the season for the upset alerts, man. I'm finna tweet it out right now, man. Tune in. We got Cam's Sudden Surprise. So while I do that, Cam, let the people know, you know, what went into this pick and how you came up with your decision.
Hey, man, we back with another Sanders Sudden Surprise. I was locked in today. I was like, I gotta be 4-2. Gotta get to 4-2. Gotta need another dub or whatever. I can't stop stuttering. Goddamn.
It's okay.
But, it's like I'll be thinking too fast, and before I'm talking, then
Yeah.
But anywho,
Already.
listen, man. Don't be surprised when.
Don't be surprised. I'm still tweeting. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, you good.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Listen, man. Don't be surprised when.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Put some respect on your Texas name, man.
This is a get right game, man. This is a get right game, man. This is a get right game against a 2-6 team. I know it's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it still don't make sense that y'all the underdogs on this. It still don't make sense.
I kind of get it, but I kind of don't. Like, I was kind of afraid to pick it because I was like, this might be like their get right game. Like, this is probably like their last chance of, like, you know, actually getting right. But then I saw a video of D'Amico, and he was talking to, I think it was 610 Sports Radio or whatever, and he was pretty much saying how he had this game pretty much circled from, you know, because of last year, how last year when it was like a horrible game, Zach Wilson absolutely destroyed our defense, and, you know, CJ obviously played real bad, and he was like, can't wait to see those. He was like, can't wait to see those guys again. And I know CJ probably can't wait to see, you know, the Jets also again. I really hate that field though. That feels absolutely awful.
Like, you just pray everybody make it out of there safe.
That's all I'm really praying for, truthfully. But no, yeah, this is a get right game. Like I said, we haven't been looking good at all, but this is prime time. We got 3 primetime games in a row starting this week. So
This one's Thursday. What's the other 2?
This one Thursday. I believe the next one is Sunday Night Football, and then after that is Monday Night Football versus y'all. I believe.
Oh yeah, I bet my coworker $100.
Oh, y'all got the Cowboys. That's a Monday night game.
Yeah, that's a Monday night game.
It's in Dallas, ain't it?
Yeah, it's in Dallas.
Oh damn! You know what they're gonna do too, right?
What?
I bet they're gonna take First Take to Texas Live that day.
Probably so.
Ooh,
That's gonna be so live, bro.
That's gonna be dope.
My dad want to go to that game, but I know that.
Yeah,
that's probably like 3 car notes, bro.
Jerry leaving there with something.
Yeah, he leaving.
Well, I mean, I don't know, bro. That's the 18th, so you know my birthday next week. He could. hey, I was just saying. We seen the news report earlier today. It's coming.
So, your man is living to 105, and when he can't function no more, they're just gonna put his hospital unit in Cowboy Stadium so he can still make all the decisions.
The only 5 he live into is the one in November. I'm telling you right now.
Y'all crazy.
Bro, if something happened to him, FBI will be at your door.
Oh yeah, because they gonna think it's you. They gonna think it was you.
Hey,
we found this dude right on I Need a Sports podcast. Where's he at?
Look, bro, I'm gonna go down as a legend. I'm gonna go down as a legend in Dallas.
but yeah, man, I was surprised, honestly. Like, I get it. Stephon Diggs hurt, so like, and y'all still don't got Nico, but just the way the Jets been playing, like you said earlier, Cam, y'all's defense. I don't understand this. I feel like the game, y'all are gonna win by at least 4 more points. Like, it won't be like a field goal game. Like, it might come down to the last possession, but I think y'all will win. And it's just like the Jets offense, because this week, every week is some type of thing with Aaron Rodgers. This week it was like, we just got too good of an offense to not be getting 30. Bro, they haven't scored 25 all year. You talking about getting 30? Like, this shit is terrible down there, and they got no coaching whatsoever.
Yeah.
Daniel Hackett not calling the plays no more, so you can't make an excuse there. Salah been gone, can't make an excuse there. You 0-2 cents, like it or 0-3, no 0-2 because Salah got fired after the Buffalo game, but it's just god awful over there. And I get it, they're the home team, so they automatically get 3 points, but to only come down 1 point and still have the Texans an underdog, that didn't sit right with me. I like this one. I'm telling it. I'm riding with the pick, man. I think, honestly, if y'all beat them, they might have to genuinely bench Aaron Rodgers for the season, dog. Because
for what? For what? Like, at this point, like, for what?
Because I genuinely think, like, if they lose this game, and like Aaron Rodgers after every week is some type of excuse, I think he will have lost the locker room. Because, like you said it in the clip that I showed from our 2 weeks ago when recording, you're like, that you thought, he was supposed to come in and be the savior. Oh, he's taking us to the playoffs, taking us to the Super Bowl, all this. They lose next week and go to 2-7. The playoffs are done. Like, they're basically already done, but they're done for real if they lose next week and are sitting at 2-7.
But then my thing is, like, A-Rod not going to come back next year and make no noise.
No.
And you already gotta pay him. You may as well put him out there. You ain't gonna win. Like, I don't know. Like, the way I see it, may as well just keep him out there.
I'm just like, I feel like if Aaron Rodgers is this bad and it's going on for 9 weeks, Tyrod Taylor can at least be.
I was about to say who they back up. Yeah, I was about to say who.
Yeah, I mean, Tyrod Taylor ain't been given a fair shake for the last like 5 years. Like, everywhere he's been, he's actually played decent. And he's been removed for a starter that didn't end up being that great. And in LA, shit, he damn near got killed by the trainer that year. That Justin Herbert wasn't even supposed to play his rookie year. So, I mean, Tyrod Taylor can't be that much worse than what Aaron Rodgers is doing right now.
The Jets deserve everything that they're getting handed to them,
most
bro.
definitely
You sat there and you invested in 2 30-year-old dudes with a young receiver core that you had, and like, you had no idea about building for the future. You tried to do what the Rams did, and it didn't work. It didn't work at all.
Yeah. So, hey, man, at least they all homies out there. Devontae Adams, he losing with the pros.
Well, also this game doesn't really match up well for the Jets. I feel like they play like a man-to-man defense a lot. Stroud absolutely shreds man defenses. Mixon, 3 straight games now, he's rushed over 100 yards. So I feel like the run game gonna get going. I feel like CJ is good enough to still find like he can make like an average receiver look good. Like,
hell yeah.
So yeah, I think the offense should be fine. On defensive side, we're probably going to blitz the hell out of Aaron Rodgers like the whole time. And
he cannot move.
I tell you what, that pass rush is insane with Will and Hunter on each side or whatever, and then we're getting our linebackers back. We're getting Aziz back, I believe. We're getting Henry Toto back. Christian Harris still not back yet. I think he probably has like another week or so. Kamari, cornerback, he's back or whatever. Well, he was back last week, but Hopefully, Kalen Bullock playing. He's a little banged up, or whatever. I think our defense is gonna be fine. We're gonna get to Aaron Rodgers quite a bit. Breece Hall, he's probably not going to get going because we're real good at stopping a run this year. So it's gonna be it's gonna have to be an Aaron Rodgers game, and it's gonna be.
He ain't got those no more.
Yeah, I just can't see that happen. So
this the official passing of the torch for your GOATs from A-Rod to CJ.
Yeah,
and then LeBron to who?
We're not there yet because the streak is still alive. The streak of double digits is still alive. Yes, sir.
Shit. Look, man, that shit is crazy.
I'm dead. But yeah, man, I'm rocking with the pick. Like I said, I just have no faith in the Jets and the way they're looking. I feel like you gotta fade them every week at this point until they get it together, because it don't seem like they're gonna get it together. Yeah. And with each loss, it just becomes worse and worse. So I know that locker room is in shambles. I like it. Like I said, I don't think this game is even particularly close, and I think y'all defense kills Aaron Rodgers to the point where we'll be seeing Tyrod Taylor play on Thursday.
I think their offense kills him. Y'all told me Robert Saleh calls the defensive plays. He ain't there no more. Bro.
Hey.
Fried chicken, bro.
It is what it is, but that's Cam's sudden surprise upset alert for week 9. Y'all lock it in because we're going to come back next week and cash out. So I hope y'all following now. But to end the podcast, for everybody tuning in, man, y'all already know what time it is. The Ladder Leadership convened last night, over a bag of some Chipotle chips and salsa, talking about the previous week of football. We heard from y'all some of the suggestions throughout the weekend of what y'all were seeing. We then went back and reviewed the tape ourselves. And this is what we got headed into week 9, man. We hope y'all enjoy. Let us know, what y'all think. Any adjustments or changes y'all would make. But we think we made this one pretty good and we nailed it. But without further ado, let's get into this ladder, man. So yeah, man. These teams are still eliminated. Like it's over. Jacksonville, you lost again. And to Malik Willis, Jordan Love goes out and you still lost at home. There's no hope for you. The Dolphins, I wanted to have hope for them, but they lost to Arizona. Tua back, it didn't even matter. That team is in shambles, like I said. I don't think McDaniel's a good coach. And the rest, they've been eliminated. They won't be back anytime soon. So let's get it started for real on this ladder. First rung, reinvigorated Unk Ball, man. Joe Flacco, Jameis Winston, these teams were going to be eliminated. But then leadership sat back and thought like, hey, Jameis Winston, Joe Flacco, the last 2 QBs to throw for 300 yards in a Cleveland uniform. Deshaun couldn't do that. Joe Flacco comes in for the Colts this year, throws 300 yards. Anthony Richardson couldn't do that. Jameis Winston comes in for Cleveland, beats Baltimore, throws for 300. So, hey, with these QBs behind the center, some of these teams are a little reinvigorated. They might, make a little noise, might be able to sneak into the playoffs. Next rung, Chris, what are excuses?
Bro, you're not going to charge me up on live, bro.
You know what they are. They tools for the weak and incompetent. I'm so tired of these 3 franchises and their fan bases right here, man. Just completely weak, completely incompetent. Every week, it's a damn excuse with y'all. Just face the facts. Y'all suck. Cincinnati, y'all suck. Your owner sucks. He screwed y'all royally. T. Higgins not paid. Like I told y'all, he's not going to play with any tweak of an injury. Dallas, y'all suck. Y'all were never good. You did nothing, but you were all in. And now you're finna be all out of the playoffs already halfway through the season. And then the Jets, I told y'all, Devontae Adams changed absolutely nothing for that team. They have problems way deeper than just one added wide receiver. They're done for. all three of these teams weak and incompetent, and they might be eliminated depending on next week. Next run. Congratulations, you guys. Y'all get a cookie. I don't know what else you really want. Y'all beat the Saints and the Panthers, the two worst teams. Like, oh my God, look at Bo Nix. He actually looked pretty good. Okay, he played the Panthers. Oh my God, Justin Herbert. He looked good again. Yeah, last week you lost to the Cardinals. This week you got to play the Saints. Like, I'm still not sold on it. Like, y'all aren't that great of teams, but one of these two teams will be getting second place in the AFC West, and they might potentially get into the playoffs. But ooh, you get a cookie, participation trophy. Woo! Not impressed at all. Next rung, Lincoln's finest, and in Lincoln we mean Lincoln Riley, Caleb Williams, Baker Mayfield, former Heisman winner, Lincoln Riley's top protege quarterbacks. Week in, week out, they just haven't looked that good. Baker had looked good to start the season, but lately he's been having a turnover problem that's kind of cost them games. You know, bit his defense, put his defense in bad situations. And then Caleb, like I said, didn't play well at all this week. Granted, that was some of the play calling in Chicago, but he hasn't looked good all year. And then they lost the game. They still haven't really proven it towards teams that are actually good. We're still waiting to see. But at one point, these were Lincoln Riley's finest, and now they're probably both going to be fighting for the last wild card spot in the NFC. Next rung, man, and it's all the NFC West. Y'all know what y'all get at Wendy's, a 4-for-4. And right now, all these teams are 4-4, and the Rams are 3-4 because they had a bye. But like, I genuinely don't know who's gonna come out of this division. Because granted, San Francisco will be like, "Oh yeah, we beat Dallas this week and we back on track." If you a true San Francisco fan and watch that game, y'all are not back on track.
That means nothing.
Y'all are broken. Y'all are not the same team. It does not look good whatsoever. Arizona, week in and week out, you are a completely different team. Kyler Murray, you know, he got the dunk on, I think it was Sleeper, the fantasy app, that tweet him, because y'all know Call of Duty came out this week, but he still balled out, got a dub. Seattle, like I said, week in, week out, you don't know what to expect. I get it. DK was a healthy scratch, but to only put up 10 points at home, get absolutely throttled. And then the Rams, they got back healthy, got Puka back, got Cooper back. They look like the Rams we thought they could be coming into the season, but it's an uphill climb because they're 3-4.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome to Wendy's out west, man. 4-for-4, served up hot and fresh. But next rung, game managing till death. Sam Darnold. Leadership had believed in him, but we come back down to earth now. And yeah, he's a game manager, and when everything's not right, it's hard to game manage and win. Kirk Cousins, leadership. We remember, you know, Cam, you make the comment all year. Kirk Cousins finally has a defense. 8 weeks in, Kirk Cousins does not have a defense. And they've been winning, but it's been by the skin of their teeth. So when it comes playoff time, Kirk Cousins game managing primetime in playoffs, we don't expect much, but by, you know, process of elimination, they're going to win the NFC South because they have the Saints, the Panthers, and the Bucks, who no longer have any wide receivers with Godwin and Evans injury. So, you know, they got to win by de facto on that. On this one, we're going to have quite a few rungs talking about bread on this ladder this week. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because, you know, we've been getting bread on the podcast, ate some bread yesterday with the Chipotle. Like, I don't know what it was with leadership, but bread and butter. Eagles, they're back to their bread and butter. Run the football, throw it to Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. And when you don't do that, run the football some more. And you get inside the 2-yard line, tush push. Jalen Hurts, three rushing touchdowns, throttle the Bengals in Cincinnati. This team looks to be back on track, and it might have just saved Sirianni's season, but they still got somewhat to prove, and Commanders still sit atop that division. But they're back to their bread and butter. I know Swan is happy about that. Next, culture over talent. One of my arguments for the Jets not being good, even with the addition of Devontae Adams, is that they did not have the culture that LaFleur set in Green Bay for those two players. And this year it is on full display in Green Bay. Jordan Love has been banged up all year. Dude is winning games with Malik Willis at quarterback. When Malik Willis was in Tennessee, we were wondering if he could even throw the ball correctly. Now, they're 3-0 with Malik Willis. And they got Detroit this week, which is going to be a big test. They say Jordan Love day to day. But if Malik Willis is playing, don't be surprised if the Packers are able to pull off a upset, because Matt LaFleur has changed the culture over there in Green Bay, and they got a good thing going no matter who's playing. Next run, general admission. Now, you know, like, oh, concert coming up. I want to get tickets. You know, money a little tight. I'm going to just get the GA tickets, the general admission. teams, they're good. They're good. But can you be in the upper echelon VIP section yet? No, not yet. You got a little more to prove. But props to you. The leadership acknowledges you. You're playing good. You're both 6-2, both the top of your division, but we still have some questions. Can you beat the supposed juggernauts in your division? Can Washington beat Philadelphia? Can Pittsburgh beat Baltimore? They haven't played yet. We'll have to see. But until then, y'all just general admission. But y'all get that done. We might give y'all VIP tickets. You know what I'm saying? But for now, y'all just get in with the rest of the audience, man. Y'all got floor seats only. Or standing room only. My bad. Next rung, man. These 3 teams. Now, these are all supposed to be the AFC's biggest contenders. But they all have one fatal flaw. And then that's why I was laughing at you earlier, Ken, when you said, no, I know our fatal flaw. I know what it is. It's that O-line, man. And it's hard to get O-line help before a trade deadline in any season. I don't know who they can get, but Green does not look good with that 7 PFF grade. And CJ, especially without Stephon Diggs now too, and Nico still down, that offensive line is going to have to bolster up if they want to win football games. Baltimore. Oh, Baltimore is so big and scary. They're the best team in the league. The Chiefs can't beat them. And then you lose to Cleveland. Why? Because your fatal flaw is you have the worst secondary in the league. You just let Jameis Winston come off the couch and throw for 300 yards and beat you after the whole league was hyping you up. It's your fatal flaw. And Buffalo, your fatal flaw is you just beating up on the cupcakes, the tomato cans. Every time you played a real team this year, you've gotten smacked. Smacked by the Texans, smacked by Baltimore. Props to you. You're 6-2 of a garbage division in the AFC East, but until you beat someone worth noting, you're not getting the respect that so many people have been dying to give Buffalo for the last 5 years, but they got to prove it still. Seattle without DK, yeah, you win that game. It's really, no big deal. So your fatal flaw, until we see it, we don't know if you're truly a contender, because after this year, you look to be in a rebuild, and Amari Cooper 2 games in, hasn't done anything just popping off the wall yet. So it is what it is. Next rung. Now I told y'all, leadership, we did a lot of stuff with bread. And the Lions right now seem like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Oh my God. The offense is so explosive. Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery, St. Brown. Goff only got to throw for 85 yards. 52 points scored on the Titans with Mason Rudolph. So, congrats. I mean, y'all are doing the thing. But y'all have also had 2 games where you won literally in overtime and a walk-off field goal. And we know at the end of the day, Campbell gonna do some questionable things. And Goff, while he is the best game managing quarterback in the NFL, he's still a game managing quarterback. So when push comes to shove, we still want to see a little more. We thought the Vikings were up there, but as we've seen, Sam Darnold at the end of the day. So we can't necessarily give you that much props for that win a week ago that came down to the final kick. But you are the second best team in the league right now. You are atop the NFC. You definitely deserve that title as of right now. Can it maintain the playoffs, and can y'all follow through this year and make the Super Bowl? We don't know. But right now, the hottest topic, new thing on the block, greatest thing since sliced bread. But you know what's the greatest thing since sliced bread? Sliced bread, goddammit. What do y'all want, bro? What do y'all want? What do y'all want? The Chiefs still sit atop throne 7-0 and like, oh my God. They didn't blow them out. Like, dog, it was 27-13 with 2 minutes to go. In the 7 games the Chiefs have played this year, every fourth quarter, 15 minutes a quarter, times 7, that's 105. The Chiefs have only been trailing for 9 of those minutes, y'all. It doesn't matter what the final score is. They're literally not in contention for losing at all, ever. They have the best defense in the league. You have the best quarterback in the league, the best coach in the league. They just find ways to win, and it's frustrating watching from the outside, and it gets boring. So yeah, we want the greatest thing since sliced bread because we're tired of sliced bread. But I'll tell you what, that one thing about sliced bread, you can make it work any way you want. Yeah, you can put it on a sandwich. You can eat it straight up. You can butter it up. You can toast it up.
Like, sliced bread is never going out of business.
It's never going out of business if the Chiefs aren't losing. So accept it for what it is. It's sliced bread, man. That is LJ's ladder headed into week 9. How did the ladder leadership do, y'all?
Oh, I want to ask you about like the Chiefs. So
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay. I would say Y'all are undefeated, but it hasn't always looked good necessarily. But you still find ways to win. At the end of the day, wins are wins. Let's say if y'all didn't let's say like another universe, y'all didn't have like the 3 Super Bowls and like the back-to-back Super Bowls. Would you still like have like this much confidence in them?
Yes.
In the ways that y'all like, 'cause like I said, it hasn't looked good and like I know it's wins, but like the offense is still kind of like.
So he's saying.
How good one sec, Chris, because he said the offense doesn't look good, and this is just what I want people to understand, because everybody's like, "Oh, the offense doesn't look good." It's like, when did winning in the NFL become a style points thing? Because the offense is averaging 26 points a game. That's top of the league. We're literally without our wide receiver 1, 2, 3, our running back 1, and we're losing people on defense too, and we're still winning. We have the top defense in the league. We have the top running defense for the first time ever in my life. And our passing defense, we haven't let a wide receiver 1 go over 60 yards all year. And we just added that with Uche signing this week. Like, it doesn't look as good, I guess, as like the 2018 Chiefs.
That's what I was about to say.
But at the end of the day, we've been doing this for 7 years in a row now. Like, it's not gonna be blowouts every week. You're literally getting everybody's best shot, and you're like I said, this week was the Raiders Super Bowl for the year. We whooped them. That was their Super Bowl. That's the best they're gonna play all year because they wanted this one the most. And it's like, it's a good dub for us, but we got our sights set on better things. It's the end of the year. And like, I get it. The offense, I'm sure you're gonna say, well, Mahomes, he's playing his worst. I'm not gonna lie, like, there's still interceptions, and I wish he wasn't throwing them. I kid you not. Mahomes thrown 9 interceptions. 4 of those were really bad interceptions. 5 of them is just bad luck. Tip ball, drop ball. One of them versus the 49ers, I think Worthy just like literally fell down and slipped during the route. Like, they're not like forced interceptions. He's actually, I will argue, the last 3 games he's played, he's played his best football yet, despite the turnovers. New Orleans, he played a perfect game. The interception came when Juju dropped a touchdown pass. San Francisco played a perfect game. The interception came on a tip pass by the defensive lineman, and then when Worthy fell down. Other than that, every play he needed to make, he's got to make it. And then Las Vegas, another tip pass. But in the fourth quarter, when we have to have it, he has the highest QBR on the league, 111 quarterback rating. He makes the plays when it needs to be done. And now we add DeAndre Hopkins. This was our first week. He didn't even have much packages. But if you just watch the film, DeAndre Hopkins is butt naked open. That's all we need. Just a receiver to get some catches in crucial downs so we don't always have to rely on Kelsey. And we're going to get Hollywood Brown back. We're going to get Pacheco back. We have the number 1 interior rushing team in the league too. So, like, it doesn't look pretty. It's literally just smash mouth football. Grind and wear you down to the finish line. And it's working. Like, they whatever way you want to, like, flip it, like, oh, they got to do this, they got to do that. Like, you wouldn't make every other team in the league, you would make an excuse for it. But for them, it's like somehow against them, like, that the fact they're winning, despite all the stuff they're going through right now. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, because like I have like this stat.
Oh, your thing went out.
You cutting?
I'm cutting up. Like,
there you go.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, like I have like that kind of same like sense with like the Texans almost. Like, I feel like Texans and Chiefs are kind of like winning like in the same kind of like fashion almost, and like both teams still have like their glaring like holes. Like, obviously, like we got our holes. Y'all have like y'all holes in certain ways that you can think of, whatever. But no, like you still winning, like you still win these games in like certain fashion. But it's like, as a fan, you get like so frustrated because it's like, bro, we should literally be like killing teams, like beating teams, and it's like it's not coming out looking good, but we're still winning, and it's still like middle of the season, and it's like you're gonna get better like while the season gets going, and then once playoff comes, it's gonna be hard to like hard as hell beating like the Chiefs, Texans, like it's still gonna be hard as hell to beat them or whatever. But that's why I just wanted to ask, because it's like Yeah, I know it hasn't. Cause I feel like we're in this not we're in the same boat, but I get where you coming from. Like it hasn't looked good, but like you're still winning, so it's like you can't be mad at it. But like people gotta understand, like the defense is still fucking good. The offense, yes, like the offense is like the quarterback is like making
The offense genuinely is not bad this year. Like I said, like we lead the league in rushes between like interior rushes between 4 yards and 9 yards. We lead the league in the amount of rushes. Like we run the ball first, second down because we got the best interior O line in the league. We got the worst tackles in William Morris and what's his name? I'm blanking on other buddy name who always getting the offsides penalties. Jawan Taylor.
Yeah.
But interior Tooney, Creed, Trey Smith just run behind them. Kareem Hunt killing, and it's like we pick Kareem Hunt off the couch. And people are like, oh, we aren't scoring that much, and you're not throwing the ball that much. Well, if we are able to pick Kareem Hunt off the couch and he's averaging 5 yards a carry and he's gotten a touchdown in every game he's been in besides the first one, why would we go away from that? If it works, why stop it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, Mahomes not throwing his prolific numbers. Well, you take away your top 3 wide receivers 3 weeks into the season with a 35-year-old tight end that the defense could just focus on. Do you expect your quarterback to be throwing for 354 touchdowns every week? No. It's
Mahomes, bro. It's Mahomes.
That's Mahomes. And then it's like, and then people are like, oh, well, it looks bad and it's close. It's like you're truly not watching the games then, because like I said, the fourth quarter stat and then also the second half stat. We've only ever trailed in the second half one time, and that was to Cincinnati. Like, as close as these games are, we're pretty handily beating these teams, and it is a great credit to our defense. Like I said, since last year, the league screwed up when they let Patrick Mahomes get a top 5 defense, because now he genuinely doesn't have to be at his best through the regular season. His first couple years, he had to have it every single week. 4 touchdowns, 300 yards, because we got to score, because our defense not going, they're going to give up points. Our first 2 Super Bowls, that's how it was. This last Super Bowl, defense. This Super Bowl is going to be predicated on defense. Our defense has not given up over 28 points in 28 straight games. The record is 29 done by Baltimore from 05 to 07. Like, that's historically great. Like, it looks different, but at the end of the day, what do we say? It's all about winning. I don't care how you really do it. If you win, you win.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll say that to answer Kim's initial question, like, I feel like if I woke up like from a coma and I didn't know anything that happened before yesterday and I'm watching the NFL tomorrow, Kansas City, the Texans, and the Lions are on the same rung. Or is that what it's called? A ladder rung or rung? But no one, like KC not playing, we say KC's not playing well, but I feel like the what I would relate it to in basketball terms is Klay Thompson shooting 43% on the season or Klay Thompson shooting 38% on the season at the 3-point line. Like 30% from 3-point line is really good. Like that's really good, and we've kind of gone away from appreciating that because at one point he was shooting lights out. Him and Steph Curry. Sorry. I'm sorry, bro. She did too much. But I will say what I like about the Texans and what I like about the Texans and the Chiefs and why I would kind of give them the edge with the Lions is that we know both of those teams can play better than what they're playing, but they haven't reached their apex yet. And I appreciate that because when the time does come, they're going to reach it. Whereas with the Lions, it's great. You're blowing teams out. You're putting up 50, 40 points. That's great. But are you reaching your apex too soon? Is that going to pan out when the playoffs come? We don't know. We ain't seen it yet. But with the Chiefs, we've seen it, which is why they get the edge over everybody.
And also, just more because it's also the game is about matchups too, and like y'all grouping the Lions and Texans with the Chiefs. So the Lions really like with Montgomery, Gibbs rush the ball. Chiefs have the best rush defense in the league. If they match up and shut down the run, what are the Lions gonna do? Because Amon-Ra St. Brown, we're not letting wide receiver ones go off. So if Jared Goff is going to truly have to beat us, Do y'all have gun to your head? You think Jared Goff is beating that defense without those weapons?
But you know what's crazy though? To my point, literally everything Detroit has been doing, where we're like, oh my gosh, he just did that. Those are the type of plays you save when you go against teams that can actually stop what your primary, game plan is. You sitting here doing them during the season, you giving us 7 weeks to prepare for that. We already good at the run defense. Now we just got to practice this stupid shovel. Now we just got to practice this little flea flicker that David Montgomery is going to Sam Laporta. Like, we're ready for that. You peaked too early. You got to save that. That's why I don't know.
And then Cam, I'm sorry, your Texans, like y'all got time to figure it out because it's still only halfway, and we'll see y'all at the end of the season. But right now, today, we play tomorrow with the way y'all's offensive line is playing. Y'all having problems picking up the simple stunts. Could you imagine what Spags and them blitzes gonna do to someone like Green?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, nah. Yeah, for sure it's gonna be nasty.
McDuffie might take CJ head off on one of them blitzes where they don't pick it up.
But like the same way you feel about like your defense is how I feel about like mine though. Like so it's like yeah, like y'all run game is good, but like our run defense is good too. So I don't know, like
that's what I'm saying.
I still think
I got expectations,
like,
bro. Nothing wrong with having expectations, bro.
I still think Chiefs would like definitely like beat us probably by like a touchdown or two, not two, but probably a touchdown. But yeah, no, I just wanted to ask that because like you said, outside looking in, yeah, like because a lot of people just look at the box scores like, oh, Chiefs barely won this week.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Patrick Mahomes stats, oh, like it don't like it's not like mind blowing stats anymore. Like it's not like they're not like dominating, which you would expect them to be doing. So I just wanted to like see like what you think.
I think honestly, the last 3 weeks of football, despite what people would say, we've been playing our best football. We just have to luck. Like it is what it is. That'll regress a bit. Like I said, we just got DeAndre Hopkins this last week. He got one practice in, but he had a bunch of potential open plays. Mahomes just got to start looking for him. That's new to him. That's going to open things back up. Hopefully, we're supposed to be getting Pacheco potentially back maybe in 2 weeks or so we don't have to run Kareem Hunt every damn play. And then if the playoffs come and Marquise Brown is good to go, you're looking at an offense that's going to be rolling out Kelsey, Hopkins, Brown, Worthy, Pacheco, Kareem Hunt. And then a defense that's going to be running out. We're supposed to be getting Omenahu back, Uche, Chris Jones, Karlaftis, Mike Dana, Wharton, with McDuffie on the back end. It's like people are like everybody was like, teams are getting injured and everybody's like using it as an excuse. But somehow, like, you look at the Chiefs have been decimated by injuries this year. We just lost our cornerback 3 this week to concussion after losing our cornerback 2 to a broken ankle the week before that. And it's like there's no drop off. Now, obviously, don't want to keep getting injured because it can't always just be next man up.
No, but bro, keep getting injured, bro. Y'all keep succeeding.
Good teams don't.
You got to keep getting injured.
Good teams don't use that. That's why I was like when Steph went down, I was like, it's literally next man up. Like,
it gotta be next man up.
You can't use that. Definitely, when you have like a really great quarterback, like an elite quarterback. Yeah, one receiver down. No, okay, but the next man is next man got to be up.
Yeah,
that's why from Mahomes, bro.
The Chiefs are sliced bread because whichever way you want to make it, bread gonna be good regardless, and it's here to stay.
Yeah, bread gonna hit. For Mahomes, bro, people just miss the shootouts. They just miss going back and forth, 4 touchdowns in a game, 300 some yards. And then for the Texans, I think we just miss it being new. Like, I mean, CJ was doing something we never saw, and now it's the next year, so he's supposed to be better. Like, he gonna get there. You got expectations.
Like, literally in year 2.
Yeah,
bro. I something drove me crazy because it's an account that says NFL notifications or whatever, and the bro was talking about the downfall of CJ Stroud should be studied. Oh, it just like irked my nerves. I'm like,
crazy, bro. Downfall is crazy.
People talking about sophomores. Twitter sophomores.
And then this is the same group of people that tell you like, oh, well, they already played a year, so now they got film on them. It's supposed to be a little harder, and he's still doing well. So that says a lot, bro.
Like the people genuinely mad at the Chiefs because we're not blowing teams out. And when we literally made 7 AFC titles in a row and been at the Final Four or the Super Bowl 7 years in a row. Like, yeah, teams, figure things out that you could do. And what do the Chiefs do at every point of the way? Just adapt and then win. And it's like, bruh, this isn't the WWE. No, this isn't about style. This is about wins and losses. At the end of the day, are you winning?
Yeah.
Okay. Fix the mistakes,
that
keep it
matters.
rolling. But if you
So-
win, you're always good at the end of the day.
You think y'all go 17-0? You think it's possible?
No,
I
because
mean,
we're gonna
really?
there's somewhere along the way we're gonna drop
Take a
a
break.
stupid ass game. We always do it.
That too. Y'all sit like.
I feel like y'all take a
y'all
break.
have the one
Not like a
season,
real
like-
break, but like just like a.
I'm not. It depends. It depends the way it's going. Like, so we got Tampa Bay Monday night, and then we got the Broncos. I think at home. We win those two. We're 9-0 headed into Buffalo. Buffalo going. That's their Super Bowl. They're gonna play us ourselves. So we might lose that game. But if we make it out that game 10-0, then undefeated, it's gonna become a discussion everywhere, which I'm gonna hate because it's just gonna jinx it. But it becomes real at that point. Until that point, I'm not gonna put too much into it because we could mess around and lose to Denver on some stupid stuff, looking ahead to Buffalo, or we could just mess around and lose to Buffalo. So
I feel like if y'all lost to Buffalo, it really wouldn't mean anything. More so like
it wouldn't.
We know these guys are gonna play hard. Let's protect our guys. I feel like it's that type of discussion.
It won't mean anything besides the people who are just still looking to this day to confirm like Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes. like I said when the season started, when they wanted to crown Buffalo the September champs, I'm like, if that's gonna be your standpoint, and Buffalo is so much better than Kansas City, and Josh Allen is so much better than Patrick Mahomes, when we play them in the playoffs, you don't get to use a fucking excuse when we beat them because that's not how this works. Either be all in or be all out.
Yes,
you
it
can't
is, bro.
jump on the fence, bro.
The excuse is Patrick Mahomes is just too good, bro. Like it's not fair. That's the excuse.
Yeah, man. So hey, it is what it is. But we appreciate y'all listening. If y'all listen all the way through, another episode in the books every Tuesday night, 8:00 Central, man. Live. I Need It Sports Pod. Your favorite kids from the neighborhood. Bryce, my dog Chris, my dog Cam, and our dog Swan, who was on previously, but had to go be a dad.
Cowboys?
How about those Cowboys? Man, but looking forward to week 9. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Moneyline Go, man. We posting winning plays every day. This man repping Clear Falls, bro. It's time to get out of here.
Hey, only undefeated team in the West, Cam. Only one. And then there was one.
Only undefeated team left in the NFL. Yeah. We'll see y'all next one, man. Peace. I need it.